everybody. We got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather around.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau.
That's amazing.
And the legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a throuple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWaxVintage nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother. All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWax nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Ready, down, put. Play Tecmo metal version.
Sleeve up the Acuna. I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms. Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Last on print, 4 out of 5. Almost last on print anyway. Penultimate on print.
Oh my God, it's so juicy!
I could not agree more. Twinkle Doe. Good to have you tonight, my man. There you go, LVBZ. Boom, shakalaka. Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. JunkWax nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. Yes, for the Mets. Oh! Are you kidding me? Mike George, the co-creator of 5 for 5 Baseball, just hit a hawk. Numbered to 10. Wow. Would you just look at it? That is sick. Peanut butter and jealous Mike George. Wow, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. Hand numbered to 10. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. I love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations, Bree Imus. In my humble opinion, the best baseball player that walks the planet Earth today. And that is numbered. Gum back parallel first on print. Wow. Congratulations, Bree Imus. I just got instantly more jealous. That is amazing. First on print to 199. Congratulations, Bree Imus. That is sick.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God! Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Wow. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. Bro. Andrew Shumper's head might explode. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. You win, sir. Number 210. Bernie Brewer. Topps Dynasty. Relic autograph. I know. I know.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
JunkWaxVintage. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien, my brother. You win, good sir. Out of a Celebration Mega. That's right, Alex. Holy shiitake mushrooms. 8 out of 10 on the Bernie Brewer. That is magnificent, Kevin O'Brien. And I think that's good karma coming right back to you, my brother. Because you have been nothing short of amazing in this family, my man. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. I am so ridiculously stoked to pull that for you, buddy. Wow. That is literally the card that Andrew Shumper has been looking for. So you might have a buyer on this one, buddy, if you want to sell it, of course. And that's a big one, too, bro. That is not a cheap one, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you again, my brother. Goodness gracious. Torrey Holt. JunkWax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dalen. Name the 5 best rappers. Dalen, 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 and Dalen. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. So, Dylan Carter, you already know, my man.
Yo, it's the PM party. The night crew crew's here. JunkWaxVintage, the vibe is clear. Pull up a chair, grab that spicy water. We're breaking wax like it's gold from the slaughter. Terrific nights with the crew that's tight. Ripping packs under LED light. From bass to refractor, hits all night. We crack it back till the mood feels right. It's the Junk Wax fam, no bots, no spam. Just legends in chat with a digital cam. From vintage slabs to them brand new flames. Every pull's got history, every card's got game. We got Dalen on the mic, Amanda holding it down. Spinning that wheel, ripping heat by the pound. It's the PM show where the vibes don't quit. And if you sip spicy water, you legit. Hosted by Dalen, the ripping renegade. Mrs. Junk Wax ringside, sleeves and top loaders in hand. Tonight's chase, legendary, the vibe unmatched. JWV, let's go! Ripping heat for show. Spicy water, say what? Junk Wax Vintage, steal the show. So smash that like and drop that bid. We're going all in like a cardboard kid. It's the PM break and you're in the zone. At Junk Wax Vince, you're never alone.
Well, good evening, legends. Good evening. How the heck are ya? Excellent to see you as always. Top of the Wednesday. What's up, Dutch? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Always a pleasure, good sir. Good evening, Miss Mary. Good evening, Bubba. Mikey, too. J-Rod. Kevin O'Brien. Bubba. Good to see you all. Mr. Erickson. CJ Smiles. 2 days in a row? I feel so honored. I am honored and humbled, CJ. You handsome, smiling son of a gun. Always good to see you, my brother. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special evening ahead of us. So we have a special guest in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Old hat.
Not me.
You're always a special guest.
She's always the special guest.
Good evening.
We have the Hans and the Franz back in one building. And he gets to do the show with me tonight. And I'm so excited. Yeah. We're going to have so much fun.
It's like a live studio audience, basically, opportunity.
That's right, that's right. There you go, J-Rod. Mikey, you silly goose. Good evening, Miss Mary. How the heck are you, as always? It is wonderful to see you. All right, so actually, we need to get you some room here, brother. So full disclosure, Mr. Franz just stepped through the door. So you all are getting a dose of reality here. Just give us a moment.
On the side for a while. I don't have to be on camera.
Well, I know, but I want to make room for you like we had the other day, right? So give me just a moment here.
Maybe you had to rearrange the whole thing.
You can use my chair. He can sit in my spot, Dalen. And
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to try to do that?
Yeah.
Try that.
Okay, okay.
Screen if you want.
You don't have to turn the microphone on.
I like it. Well, actually, it might be a good thing because we can kind of test that out. See if that works.
Yeah, you were messing with the microphone. Right?
There you go, Bubba. You nailed it.
I know it's a little.
I feel like I should sit. Oh, that's
I am very happy to see you, Miss Mary. Good evening. All right, legends. Let's pop one of those. Go ahead and flip around. And you can look right up at that camera on top of the monitor. Yep. That is everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. And then let's try something here, buddy.
Yeah.
On the microphone, I have it muted right now. On the, yep, you see the little red, there you go.
You want me to say talking to it?
I think they should be able to hear you.
Can you hear me now is the question. Asked by every Verizon person in the 1990s.
Good to see you, Paul Bailey. Mikey says, don't you dare fart in her chair. Excellent. Well, there you go. All right. They can hear you, Brandonio. Beautiful. Hey, you actually have a light up there, my man. If you want to press that light, top right corner of that light, all you got to do is press the button.
Oh,
yep.
Look at that.
There you go, legend.
There'd be light.
And now they have a better view of you.
Well, I'll probably turn it off then, I guess.
You silly
Sorry
goose.
to scare everybody away. It's not good.
Cannot thank you enough for the kind words, Senor Rendon. CEO... Oh.
I'm right here.
I'm so sorry. I stepped the wrong way.
Hey, everyone.
CEO cameo, ladies and gentlemen.
Hola.
Good evening, everybody. It is wonderful to see you.
I'm getting packages ready today.
Indeedy. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good to see you back. My tick don't talk. Good evening, my brother. Dutch, I appreciate you asking.
Hi, J-Rod.
It is always nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it's not auto. His camera's not autofocusing.
There it is. It just takes a second.
Oh.
That's why does it not want to focus? That is super weird. Yeah. That camera should autofocus.
A lot of subject to focus on. Whoa.
Weird. Well, there you go. See, it'll like pop into focus there. That is super strange. Huh. Guess I've never experienced that. So, folks, you're getting a little behind the scenes at the moment.
Yeah.
Good evening, Zach Kickarillo. How are you, my brother? Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. That's right, Mikey. Double the fun, double the Amanda. Jesus above all. That's Chris, right? And Chris, Johnny Utah, lives in Utah, but he's actually hanging out with us here tonight in Austin because he's here for work. That's right, Miss Mary. He is in the CEO chair.
I know. I'm honored to be in the CEO chair. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You look good in the chair, Brandon.
No, I don't look as good as you do in this chair.
Good.
Well, pink is my color right here, so I don't know.
It suits you.
Oh, that's right, Mikey. He could be. It's true. It's true.
Very fancy. Fancy setup. Can I turn? I guess I could turn on my thing without sound. It'd be okay.
Yes.
Just so I know what I'm looking at.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm staring into an abyss.
You sure can.
Okay.
All right. My Tick Don't Talk says, do you stream on Twitch? We are live on Twitch right now. Yep. I appreciate you asking, buddy. So for all of you that might be new here tonight, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. This is Mrs. JunkWax, my much, much better half. She's prettier than I am. We go live almost every single day, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having a splendid time with the rest of the family. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, keep in mind, we go live to 5 platforms every single show. Like right this second. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Oh, Mon Cole, welcome back, my friend. How you doing? My Tick Don't Talk. It is the same name everywhere. Yes, sir. Absolutely right. JunkWaxVintage, no spaces, no punctuation. All right, you legends. Are we ready for a wonderful Wednesday evening or what? Paul Bailey, did you change your hair color? Mine? Or are you talking about Mrs. JunkWax?
This is my natural color.
Yeah, that is Al Natural. She just looks all pretty like that all the time. It's true.
I don't have enough hair to change the color.
You silly goose. Hey, my Tick Don't Talk is going to come follow us over here on Twitch. I appreciate that, my man. Mon Cole, I am so sorry to hear you're dealing with a family loss, my friend. That is rough. I am so sorry. I can see that his camera's not focusing. It's super weird. Give us just a moment, my friends.
It almost. Oh, okay. Sorry. I moved that.
If it doesn't work out, I can just say studio audience this thing and be like, laugh track.
I think.
You'd be the joke teller just into the microphone.
Hi.
Try being right in the center. Right
I did have a good day. I've been shipping all day.
It's still a little bit.
I got through about half of our packages.
So weird.
Maybe we need to clean off.
That's actually possible. Maybe we do need to clean that off. I don't know.
Maybe it's a little bit dirty. You can use my flannel.
What's the problem with my phone camera?
All right, let's try that.
We all know that Griffey's actually mine, so.
It's true.
It'll be mine someday.
But is it for sale?
When he's gone.
That's right. That's right.
I'll just sell it and buy a house in Italy.
Oh, there you go.
Well, gosh dang it, that is super bizarre. Let me see if I can move that over
down.
just a skosh.
Okay. Would the light throw it up? Probably not.
I'm not sure what Kelsey you mean, Mikey, too. I've gotten a lot of Kelseys. Did you send me a Kelsey?
Put it down here? Would it be better closer here?
Put it right there. Why will it not focus? That is gonna just make my brain explode.
The camera realizes that if this were to come into focus, a lot of people would be like, that's it, I'm out. And so, just not going to put it in focus, which makes sense.
Silly.
Nah.
Stipton, welcome. Hey, nice to have you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, family. I think we need to get this show on the road. I love you so much, my love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good evening, legends. I appreciate you bearing with me this evening. It's a little bit of a different start to our show tonight. Hey, thank you so much, Mon Cole, and I am so sorry you're having to deal with that, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Glad to have you back, though. Big B's Baseball Breaks, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. All right, you beautiful people. Let me see if I can adjust this real quick. Like this.
Push the buttons on top. Oh, look. There.
I turned on autofocus, but then it goes blurry.
Oh, that's better, I think, right? Oh, no.
It was for just a second, gosh dang it. I don't know why.
You know, a lot of people work really hard on filters to get their filters to look like that.
That's true. It's true.
Like they're trying to be.
Although I would probably choose the filter
There
that
it
added
is.
hair. So
Got it.
You should really ask Brendan what he wants.
I had to
That's
manually focus that son of a gun.
Beautiful. Look at that. It's great.
There you go, family.
There you go, Brendan.
Now you have to suffer in 1080p.
Mikey 2. I don't think I did, my brother. I don't think I did. I apologize, Mikey 2. So, honey, Mikey 2, in the football break this morning, I think I forgot to pull that out of there. He gifted you a Jason Kelsey, and it's
Way
numbered.
To go, Dalen.
It is a blue wave, and it's numbered, and it's beautiful.
A blue wave?
Hey, thank you again, Mikey 2. Sorry about that, buddy.
Cool. I'll make sure to grab it. Thank you so much.
Mr. Luke Moist, good evening, my brother.
I've got a really beautiful Kelsey collection because of all of you.
It's true. It's true. She does. That's a fact. All right, let's get some music going.
All right. I have to go finish shipping. You guys have fun?
We love you, babe.
I love you.
Thank you.
I'll come check in.
Yeah, you probably should check in about every 15
Good
minutes.
evening, Cody Supergrover. Excellent to see you, my man. Yes, we are, Jonesy.
okay, thanks.
Yes, we are. Good evening, Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. Excellent to see you, my brother.
That's true.
Good evening, the amazing Randy. John, excellent to have you over here as well. A little JVD. And we're not talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. What's up there, Super Grover, over on Facebook? I love to see you there, buddy. Thank you. Jonesy, more now like Austin Breaks? What?
I'm Utah Breaks.
Oh,
So, yeah,
Austin Breaks. Okay,
Yes.
that
Good-
makes
good
more
call
sense.
out.
Sorry, that did not track for a moment.
I got you.
Mr. Wally Man, thank you for smacking us with the follow button over here on Twitch, my brother. Welcome. Good evening, Brad Lamping, our WKRP in Cincinnati fanatic in the house. Good to see you, my man. Top of the evening to you. All right, legends. You know what we must do before we start this show. We got to bust into some juicy, spicy water.
Oh, that took a twist. I did not
Right?
think you were going to say spicy water, if I'm being honest. My head, I
Beautiful.
was-
Shout out to my HEB. Shout out to my fellow Texans. So, my friends, we are going to have so much fun tonight. We do have some beautiful family rips. And you already know, because we have old Brandonio in the house this evening, we got to do something a little special. Brandonio,
Yeah.
I need to give you a spicy water, sir.
I don't want to run you out of spicy waters.
And this is cherry spicy water.
this is different,
So you
okay.
tried the pamplemousse last time.
Yep.
Now we're hooking you up with the classic cherry.
Isn't this your normal go-to? Is black
It
cherry,
is.
right?
Yep, that is the
Okay.
normal go-to. Good evening, Peggy. Wonderful to see you, young lady. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday as always. Top of the evening to you. Damn right, Mikey. That's right. Nobody goes parch in the junk wax. Casa. So much better. Okie dokie. Now it's time to bust into some juicy junk wax.
That's what I thought you were going to say before.
Let's go back to 1992. Some good old 1992 Leaf baseball. Good evening, Teddy Edison. How you doing there, moderator extraordinaire? Always good to see you, my brother. Fumas Greg, long time no see, good buddy. Hope you are well. So, legends and gentlemen, we're going to do a special race tonight. If we have a hype train tonight, we are not only going to give away a Junk Wax Vintage hitbox, but let me show you something. We're going to give away that guy also. So if we have a hype
Ooh.
train race tonight, my friends, we're going to have a couple of prizes. So the big question is if. So if we all want to run a hype train race tonight, my friends, threaten me with a good time. I would love to give away this little guy. No big deal.
Nice. Oversized
all right.
Steph Curry incoming, maybe.
There you go. I hope so.
Or prefer Shea.
Oh, there you go, Greg, my fellow Washingtonian. Excellent to have you back, my man. Shout out to Oli. All right, we have one of my favorite names in all of baseball, Mr. Carlos Baerga, airborne for the Cleveland Indians. How about old B.J. Surhoff on the black? Thank you, Dutch. Willie Randolph, the underrated. Tim Naring, Astros co-star, and shout out to Bubba. Scotty Too Hottie Fletcher. King of Leon, Jose De Leon. Charlie Hayes for the Pinstripes. Juan and Emilian Gonzalez. Oh, Bud Black. Hitting him with the tag. Nice. Sandy Alomar. Ron Gant for the Braves. Big Dave Stewart hurling some heat. Joel Skinner. Pete Shurek. Petey and the Mets. Petey and the Mets. Last but not least, Big Dave Winfield finishing that one off. Mr. Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin, and you absolutely legendary human beings. You ain't messing around tonight, are you?
Let me guess.
I cannot thank you enough for a possibly inadvertent but still magnificent hype train. As always, you incredible human beings, if we take this hype train to a hype train level 5, we are giving away not only a Junk Wax Vintage hit box tonight, but we're going to give away a big boy box over here as well. The Super Box. Some basketball. Threaten me with a good time, you legends. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nice first pack of juicy junk wax, and Andrew Shumper wanted the BJ Surhoff. I got you covered, brother. My pleasure. Let me put your name on this bad boy real quick. Thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're way ahead of me. What professionals do, they're way ahead of you.
I do my damnedest. Good evening, Brian Sapansky. Wonderful to see you, buddy. Kobe Luna wants the Naring. Sure thing, buddy. Give me just a moment here. Excuse me. There you go, Andrew Shumper. Got you covered, big man. Super Grover smacking us with 5 gifted subs. Thank you, you legend. Shout out to Massimo, Losif, Perk Novitsky, Simi, and Alexa. Shh. All right. Kobe Luna wants the Naring. Give me just a moment. There you go, good buddies. I have got you covered, gentlemen. My pleasure. Mikey, he says, so if Brandon gets a little closer to the mic and talks a little bit more quietly, it's perfect. So there is still a little bit of sound bleeding with my mic, unfortunately. There you go, buddy. There you go. All right, Kobe. Mi hermanito. Got your covered there, El Guapo. And ladies and gentlemen, we are already at a magnificent Hype Train Level 5. Perfect right there. Yep. Excellent. All right, you legends. We're at that Hype Train Level 5, 35%. So right after this race is done, we will run this little bad boy. But I think we need to refresh the shop for the very first time on this wonderful Wednesday evening. As always, it is wonderful to see each and every one of you tonight. Thank you for being here with me. I know we have a bunch of new people in here this evening. If you are new here tonight, my friends, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're an OG of the JWVCC, big hugs and firm handshakes to you, you legends. You already know. But if you are new here tonight, my friends, keep in mind that my name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. There's a reason why I tell you how to spell it. We actually have a private Facebook group. And the private Facebook group has a password on it. And the password just happens to be my name, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. So if you find the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club over on Facebook, matter of fact, let me show you something. There it is. So if you would like to join us over there on Facebook, my friends, please feel free. However, I will ask that you put my name in there in the security questions. We're not trying to build a big-ass Facebook group. I'm trying to build a tight-knit family of like-minded, positive, driven, Gem Mint 10 human beings. Ooh, Timbo just purchased something from the shop. Beautiful. Thank you, Timbo. Okie dokie. So like I was saying, folks, my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, and you have not smacked that follow button yet, come on now. You might want to. We'd love to have you. And Legends, we were at 56% on Hype Train level 5. Can we take this thing to level 6 for an extra little hookup in there? Mr. John McDonald, good evening, you legend. I think so. Let me refresh the shop here, buddy. For the very first time on this wonderful Wednesday, Mr. Rapson, welcome back, Benny. Excellent to see you, my man. Thank you very much, Peggy. You're in the right place. I agree, Mrs. Junkwax. Brandon looks wonderful in pink.
That's what I hear.
Sports Card Breaks. What's up, buddy? Mr. Jackson, good evening. I'm sorry, Sean Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Good evening, Sean. All right, Legends. Ooh, we're up to 89% on Hype Train level 5 with 1 minute to go. Can we take this thing to a magnificent level 6? And Mr. Justin Miller said, oh, yes, we can, my brother. Thank you so much, Justin. And Brandon Franz. You legend. That one.
What did I do?
Just smacked Mr. Ben Rapson with a free 1-month subscription. Thank you so much, Brandonio. You big sweetie. There you go. Oh, Sports Card Breaks. That is amazing of you to say, my man. You must be looking in the mirror, good sir. It is always nice to see you, my brother. Happy Wednesday. All right, Legends. We are now at 59% on Hype Train level 6 with 4 minutes to go. So, it looks like we have one family rip for Chris Jordan, one family rip for Timbo, and then the floor is open. So, thank you for asking, John McDonald, and it is wonderful to see our White Sox brother in the house. Welcome back to the family, Mr. Rapson. I'm just kidding. You never left there, big man. Good to see you, my dude. Oh, thank you, John. Beautiful. I will refresh that shop one more time. Thank you so much, Timbo. Thank you so much, CJ Smiles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, give you a little heads up. We do have some magnificent breaks up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. So this one is a 4-boxer, 2019 Bowman's Best, 2022 Donruss, 2023 Stadium Club, and 2025 Topps Chrome Black. So looking at up to 10 autos on that one. I think we are approaching halfway. We have a brand new box out of our sealed case of Celebration, box number 10. Thank you, Chris Jordan. We have another. This is a run back of the break that we did on Whatnot last week. 2022 Panini Prism Baseball with 2024 Panini Prism Baseball. Looking at 6 autographs, hopefully. Oh, yes, it was Sports Card Breaks. Naughty by nature, welcome back, you legend. Mr. Jackson, you make it great, my dude. As I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, and I mean it, I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. And I could get on here every day and put my silly voice out there into the ether, but it means nothing without you on the other side, good buddy. So it takes 2 to tango, my man. Thank you as always, Sean. for the kind words, legend. All right, there's our Panini Prism. How about a 5 Hobby Box NFL break? Yes, please. Holy shiitake
CJ
mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen.
Smiles.
Mr. CJ Smiles just smacked us with a showstopper. 1,000 bits. Took us to Hype Train level 7. Legends, you already know. If we take this thing to level 11 or above, we will give away 2 Junk Wax Vintage hitboxes tonight and that big-ass basketball box. Threaten me with a good time. Jonesy, smacking Star Platinum with that free 1-month subscription. Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate you, my brother. That is super weird. It won't let you resub, but it'll let you purchase gifts.
Weird.
How bizarre. License plate says funky. How bizarre. Okie dokie, legends.
Somebody beat me
I
to
love
it.
you all so damn much. Thank you for tuning into my goofy ass on this wonderful Wednesday evening. Why, thank you, Brian Smith. All right, so those are the breaks that we have up there, folks. You already know. If we fill any of those breaks tonight, we will bust them tonight. I would love to, especially with Brandon here in the house. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be great to see.
That would be the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, that we do a break with somebody here that's not me and Mrs. Junkwax. Threaten me with a good time. Sean, I sincerely appreciate you sharing out my live there, buddy. My man, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, let's get into some family rips, shall we? And first on the block, we have CJ Smiles. Now, let's see if we can't get lightning to strike twice, because if you folks remember, we busted into one of these boxes yesterday for Chris Notley Bailey, and he found a Shohei Ohtani 2018 Topps rookie.
Saw that. Rookie debut, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
So-
MJ Holdings.
Let's see if we can't do that again, shall we? Best of luck to you, CJ Smiles. For the very first time, legends, on this happy hump evening, we shalt grippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Mr. Napolitano, Mr. Michael, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. I'm better now that you're here, good sir. Oh, are you experiencing the same issue, Brandon? It won't let you subscribe?
No. For Jonesy, you tried to gift him a sub, and it wouldn't let us.
Oh, people are trying to gift him a sub, and it won't even let you gift him a sub. That is strange.
Yeah, it's really weird.
For some reason, Twitch hates your account, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Ouch, kabibbles. All right, we have a 2022 Topps Fat Pack. This is the box that Shohei came out of in Chris Notley Bailey's MJ Holdings box. Excuse me. We have some 2021 Topps Update. 2021 Stadium Club Baseball. And 2022 Series 1. That looks like a retail pack of some sort. And we'll start with that one. Oh, that is a beautiful thing, Michael. I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday, good buddy. All right, legends. Here we go. You and I both, Ajax. All right, we start off with a little IKF action, a little Isaiah Kiner Falefa. L'chaim. Andrelton Jordan Simmons. John Gant. I believe he might be related to Ron. Just kidding. Adam Duvall with the chop. Hoy Park. Zandy from the Netherlands for Brandon Franz's Red Sox.
Go Sox.
JT Realmuto for the Fightin' Phillies. Shout out to Mikey. Zach Thompson. Wilson on the Contreras. Jorge Mateo. Hunter Renfroe, the baseball variety. Mr. Elvis Parsley, welcome back, my brother. Spencer Howard for Cesar Mendoza's Texas Rangers. Tyler Gilbert. Cedric Mullins. And last but not least, future Hall of Famer, Mr. Buster Posey. Finishing that one off. And ladies and gentlemen, Mikey 2 coming in at the last second, taking us to Hype Train level 7. 55%.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Cannot thank you enough, legend. And Brandon Franz with 5 gifted subs, being our top total supporter in that hype train. And CJ Smiles with 1,200 beautiful biddies. Thank you so much, you legends. All right, folks. We're going to get through this rip, and then we're going to run a hype train race. Mr. Mikey, if you could just double check and make sure that I have a list, that would be magnificent, and I thank you in advance, good sir. All right, let's get into some Stadium Club. Shout out to Ajax. Good evening, Stella. Always good to see you, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I will let Mrs. Junkwax know that you said hello. Always nice to see you, Stella. Ooh, we have a little anti-theft device. That's fun. Patrick Corbin for Morgie's Nationals. Ryan Castellani, rookie on the red foil. Jose Garcia, rookie for WKRP in Cincinnati. Shout out to Mr. Brad Lamping. The Miser, rookie. Little Casey Mize. And last but not least, the now retired Steven Strasburg. Beautiful. Aw, thank you, Mikey. Legend. Top of the evening to you, Cousin Vinny. How you doing, big man? Ooh, well, that sounds stressful. I'm glad you made it home safely, Cousin Vinny. Yikes. Steer clear of that, my brother. Here you go, CJ. Just in case we don't find you an autograph in here, my brother, I went ahead and took care of that. All right, let's get back to 2021. Mr. Ajax says, I pulled an Ohtani out of 25 out of a Stadium Club blaster box last year. That's amazing, buddy. Congratulations. Always happy to see some Ohtani-san. All right. Oh, they did get him. That's good stuff, Cousin Vinny. I like to hear it. We start off with Mr. Owen Miller for Cleveland. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. Jake Odorizzi. Alec Boom for the Fightin' Phillies. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. Shout out to Mikey. Mr. Joe Kelly. For the Pirates and his locks of love, Cole Tucker. Tyler Nevin. Christian Pache on the rookie debut. Frankie Montas. Pat Valaika. Ooh, numbered to 2021. Ooh, you got a couple. How about Luis Guillorme for the Mets? On your gold, numbered to 2021. Dylan Carlson on the throwback, rookie. Shout out to our St. Lunatics. Those are cool. Oh, hell yeah. How about our very first light up of the chat, my dear friends? If you OGs are already here and you already know, if you could light that chat up like the 4th of July, I would sincerely appreciate it. Little Rosa Reina. There you go. Josh Reddick for the D-Bags. Michael Kopech for John McDonald's White Sox. Couple of 1-2 rookie combos for our Seattle Mariners, Mr. Mills and Godoy. And Mr. Hernandez. Finishing that one off. Beautiful. We got a couple of sleevers here for CJ. I sincerely appreciate you lighting that chat up like the 4th of July, you legends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a beautiful thing. All right. We're down to 2 packs left, CJ. Here is your penultimate pack magic. Buenas noches, Senor Ruiz. Excellent to see you, Oscar. Top of the evening to you, brother. Oh, Bubba. Hey, that's okay, buddy. That is a very special hype train tonight, too. Little Pat Mazika. Severino. Duncan Chad Pinderhughes. Shout out to House Party. And shout out to Mr. Macho Danny Savage and the amazing Randy. I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful gifts over here, gentlemen. Thank you so damn much. Helping to keep this whole thing on the rails. How about Jake Kissing Cousins? Christian Walker. Rysel Iglesias Sans Mole. Taylor Rogers for Minnesota. Thompson. Merrill Kelly. Breakout old Timmy Trumpet. You got some Edwin Diaz. Devin Williams. Vidal Sassoon Brujahan. Rookie for the Rays. David Price for Mikey 2's Trolley Dodgers. For Mr. McDonald's White Sox, Mr. Andrew Vaughn. Ugh. Julio Ew Reyes.
Ew.
CJ, if this fella needs to take a flight, my brother, you let me know.
Gotta watch a live flight.
Bryce Hampa. That's right, you do. Another number to 2022. How about the $765 million man? Some Juan Soto. Why, thank you, CJ. I was hoping you would say that, my dude. Oh, we got a couple of chuckers, ladies and gentlemen. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? 2022, Series 1, 1987 throwback rookie Wander Franco. We have the rare, elusive, double chuck. See ya.
A lot of height on that one.
That one had some height. That's true. Yeah. We gotta. Bye-bye. Mr. Yelich on the Stars of the MLB. He's got the juice. Tatis on the Stars of the MLB. Mr. Willie Castro. Peralta. Suzuki. A little BDLC, Brian De La Cruz. Lourdes. The Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh. Heaney. Brock Holt looking all kinds of fired up for our Texas Rangers. Salvi. Mr. Schwarber. The Ginger Binger, Mr. Turner. Didi with his stun of shades in the Fightin' Phillies. Logan Gilbert on the Future Stars for our Seattle Mariners. The not-so-golden shower for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mikey 2. Tap the Rockies with old Beardy Blackman. And standing in solidarity, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not too shabby there, CJ Smiles. Good evening, Kirk Woa. Always wonderful to see my fellow favorite former Washingtonian. Ms. Stella, you were very welcome. Sleeving up your Juan Soto there, my man. Second numbered card out of the box.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic for you, CJ. And then Timbo T-Wood, you're on deck with some Topps Chrome UFC. And then after that, we have John McDonald. You were in the hole, my brother, with a Topps Chrome Football Mega Box. And then we're going to refresh that shop. It is wonderful to see you, Mr. Brandon Miller. How you doing, buddy? Happy Wednesday, legend. You were just in time.
That's a solid name.
I agree. All right. Looks like we have some 2018. Rivero, Mike Fiers, J.A. Happ, Sammy Kershaw for the Trolley Dodgers, Anthony Rizzo, Christian Yelich for Bienvenidos a Miami. That's a throwback. Martin Maldonado, Jose Reyes, Adam Jones, and we're not talking about Tool. Luis Severino, Dinelson LeMay, Lorenzen, McCarthy, Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, shout out to Bubba, Carlos Correa, Ozuna going over the fence, Bedrosian, Matt Harvey, Inciarte for the Braves, Wheeler, Daniel Norris, and then we're into some Topps Heritage. 2019, Rosel Herrera, Nunez, David Dahl, Chris Janetta, Joe Jimenez, Kyle Seager, Hunter Bull Dozier for Crazy Car Lady Kim's Royals. Don't Panic with Joe. Panic. Tucker Barnhart. And Jake I Love Lamb. Last but not least. There you go, my brother. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Junkwax. Shout out to Mr. Henry. Welcome back, Mr. Muse. Excited to bust into another couple of boxes together, my friend? Well, CJ Smiles, as always, my brother, I cannot thank you enough for using JunkWaxVintage.com and letting us all have some eye candy. You already know, Chris, I love ripping together, buddy. And we've been doing this together for better part of a couple of years, my friend. So thank you as always, Siege. Love you, brother.
I just thought about it. When Joe Panic goes out to the club, it's Panic at the Disco.
That's right. That's right. Nice one, Brandon. Solid. Solid. Cousin Vinny. That is Mr. Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah, right here in the Junk Wax Vintage Studios. And I could not be more excited to have that gentleman. So for you folks over here on TikTok, you cannot see Brandon Franz. But if you would like to come over here and join us on Twitch, Kick, Facebook, or YouTube, you can. We have a special guest in the house tonight, my friends. That's right, CJ. 18 months, you legend. Actually, seems like longer. But that's a good thing. All right, my dear friends. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Brandon Miller, we are just getting started tonight, my man. Excuse me.
The sticker bandit. That's right. Well, wasn't stealing stickers. I was leaving them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, you like my polo? Appreciate it. Yeah.
Handsome son of a gun over there.
And yes, I got a couple more jokes. One I thought up on Sunday when I was here, but I didn't get a chance to tell it. So I can tell it now.
Let us have it.
Okay, you know, all the athletes that play for the University of Tennessee can't participate in the NIL program.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're all volunteers.
Very nice. Solid. Solid. That reminds me of the restaurant on the moon.
Yeah?
You've heard about that, right?
No.
Yeah, it's a great place, but it has no atmosphere.
You got a butt on fish over there? Yeah, you did. Okay.
7:40 past your poodles. Excellent to see you, my friend, as always. Top of the evening to you, my brother. How are you? Making my Wednesday night. Mr. McDonald. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. Thank you. We do have a misspelling on our screen over here. Tentative is spelt with a T. So I think there's just a typo over there. We'll fix it. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. Thank you, good sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's rip into some UFC for Timbo, shall we?
And J-Rod says, as a UT fan, that's funny. But really, think about it. Like, I'm from Utah, right? So UT, Utah's UT for short, right? So actually, I'm not a UT fan, but that's okay. It should be, based on that information.
There you go. Mr. Kerrigan, good evening, you legend. Happy Wednesday.
Get out of here, Timbo. That's not a bad joke. You know that was a good one.
Okie dokie. Timbo says, split the box? Oh, you want him to rip some of it?
Like with a knife right down the middle? I think that's what you...
Yes, please. That would be magnificent.
Slice that thing.
I like it. So we're going to split this one down the middle, Brandonio, if that's okay.
Sure.
Good luck, Timbo. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey and Mr. McDonald. You might want to step into that batter's box, throw on a bow nut, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck, my brother.
When you say bow nut, I always get like a weird thought in my head, just FYI.
Bow nuts make me go nuts. Empty box there, Timbo T. Wood.
Timbo was challenging me to pronounce the names right. I think I'll nail all of them.
There is 3 packs. I'll go left. Brandonio will take the right.
I'm going to choose the right kind of guy, just FYI.
Very nice, J-Mac. I like it. I like it, my man.
Love any dad joke is a good joke. I think,
absolutely right.
Part. And sadly, my kids don't live at home anymore, so I have to tell them to my wife, and she's heard enough of them already. So,
Jesse Holm, no sir, that is my buddy Brandon, also known as Utah Breaks, my co-host on our podcast. So you cannot see him over here on TikTok. You can hear him, but you cannot see him. So if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch, you can. Feel free, my brother. All right, we have It's a Lady, Aaron Blanchfield, getting us started. Jacob Malkin, William Gomez, rookie, Rafa Garcia.
Right.
There you go, my brother. How about the former light heavyweight champ, Sugar Rashad Evans?
Oh my God!
That is magnificent. Congratulations, Timbo T. Wood. Peanut butter and jealous, my brother. I have an image burned into my brain of him knocking out Chuck Liddell. Give me a hell yeah in the chat if you remember that highlight. Oh, no worries, Jesse Holm. That's wonderful to have you tonight, you legend.
And I'll sign that card right above his name, Timbo, for you, so it's now a real collector's item.
There you go, my brother. Heck of a first round here, legend. All right, you got some Stipe on the Allen and Ginter. How about an X-Fractor UFC journeyman, Beneil Dariush? Matt Schnell on the X-Fractor. It's Bruno Fajeda, rookie. No Love, Cody Garbrandt. Yasmin Lucindo. It's another lady. Thank you, JB. Excellent to see you tonight, my brother. The Bear Jew. And we're not talking about Inglorious Bastards. That is Mr. Paul Craig. Iron Michael Chandler. Forrest Griffin on the UFC Hall of Fame. Machine Gun Jubilees. Anshul Jubilee. Little Pedro Munoz. So disrespectful to the King of Rio. The Sandman, Mr. Corey Sandhagen. Charles Dubronx Oliveira, who is fighting Ilia Topuria very soon. Speaking of title challengers, Mr. Brandon Royval. There you go, J-Mac. Hugo Stiglitz. Wonderful reference. Manon Fiorot, who got her rear kicked by Valentina Shevchenko. Mikey Davis. Feeding that other poor gentleman some toe jam. Ouch, kabibbles. That'll leave a mark. Oh, hell yeah. How about a shredded Patty the Batty with the baby bangs? I gotta love it. The Beanpole, Alexander Volkov on your X-Fractor. And last but not least, Gamro on the X-Fractor. There you go, Timbo. Mr. Brandon Franz. Oh. You want to trade me spots there, you legend? Ooh, okay. So I moved the camera a little bit.
Okay, great.
So my advice is you can use the mat, yep. And then I would put a hand down, and then, yeah.
All right.
Your hand stays in the same spot.
They may have heard all the names said incorrectly by Dalen, but I'll get them right, don't worry.
You got this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in you. And I'm watching you from over here.
Ooh. Jamal Hill. Man, okay. Jamal Hill, I think.
Yep, Jamal Hill.
Jocelyn Edwards. Okay. Jared Cannonier. Cannonier, that makes more sense. Nikita Krylov. I've heard that name before. Nikita Krylov. Renato.
Money Moicano.
I'm getting there. There you go, on the Allen and Ginter. Usman.
Brandon, they're saying hold the cards a little bit closer to the screen.
Okay, to the camera. Here we go. There you go.
Because they can't see.
Is that Kamaru? Kamaru Usman?
That is the Nigerian Nightmare, Mr. Kamaru Usman. Mm-hmm.
Colby Covington.
Some chaos on the X-Fractor.
And a little Rafael Dos Anjos.
RDA.
On the welterweight.
He is the former champ. Very nice.
Dominic Reyes.
Focus.
There we go. Irene Aldana.
Yep. Former title challenger.
Adrian Yanez. Look at this guy's back right here.
It looks like he has an alien coming out of his back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right? Hold that
or
up a little closer to the camera. Show everybody.
Super skinny, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's wild.
That
Like
is
his
super.
spine is just sticking right on through there.
Isn't that crazy looking?
Yeah.
Looks like there's something about to bust out of his back.
You could play that like a xylophone right there.
A back buster.
Guy with the cool hat. Shavkat Rachmaninoff.
You nailed it. Yep. I think he's going to be the future champ.
Tom Aspinall.
He is actually the champ right now.
Is
Interim
he the
heavyweight
champ now?
champ. Yep.
On the Path Blazers, Israel Adesanya.
Nice. The style bender.
That's cool. I like that card. Another Patty Pimblett on the X-Fractor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Timbo loves some Patty the Batty.
He had a question about the rules, so he's raising his hand. And Alexander Volkov just smashing some guy. Wow.
Nice. That is Marcin Tybura. He's smacking in the face.
Wow. This last pack magic right here?
There you go. Brandon, do you remember where the button is?
Yeah, let's see here. Maybe I don't. Oh, man, is it? Oh, yeah.
One down, one to go.
Found it.
Nailed it.
Found it.
Look at him. He's a natural.
All right, let's see here. Azamat Mirzakhanov. All right. Carla Esparza. Nice.
There you go.
Ludovic Klein. Ludovic Klein.
Mr. Klein. There you go, J-Rod. I love it, buddy.
Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili.
Mm-hmm. Current champ.
Mike Davis. Doing his best impression of a rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Brick by brick. Bo Nickel.
Nice. There you go, Timbo.
Of that.
I think he just had a little bit of a setback, and I think he's going to learn a lot from his loss that he just suffered.
Brian Ortega.
Little T-City on the
And last, but certainly not least, Marab Dvalishvili.
Yeah.
On the bantamweight.
Beautiful.
Bantamweight. I saw one in here. It said light heavyweight, and I thought that's an oxymoron. So how does that exist?
It's like jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it jumbo or is it shrimp?
Yeah. Decide. We'll pick one or the other. There you go, Timbo. All for you, buddy.
Excellent.
Thanks for letting me do that. Now let a pro back in the room.
Nicely done. All right, Timbo. Well, that was magnificent. And congratulations on your Sugar Rashad Evans autograph. Well, UFC Hall of Famer. Chris Notley Bailey, good evening, you legend. Always good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. Making my evening as always. Shout out to you and CJ. Not CJ Smiles. The other CJ. All right, Timbo T. Wood, thank you again, my brother. I'm going to put your name on these real quick. And then Mr. McDonald, you're up next.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the positivity. No one can do it as good as Dalen, but hey.
Oh, you're so full of it. You did great. He did great. Can we get a round of applause for Mr. Brandon Franz,
No,
please?
there's no need. There's really not. Let's tell jokes instead. I got one more joke. Did you hear the joke about the roof?
I did not.
That's over your head.
Outstanding. I like it. Keep up coming.
Okay, did you hear the one about the jump rope?
I did not.
Skip it.
Beautiful.
Did you hear the one about the loaf of bread that got ran over by a car?
I did not.
It's crummy.
Yes, please. I invite all the dad jokes. Bring it.
I'm just glad I have another audience that I can impose my jokes onto.
Absolutely right, CJ Smiles. The Obviator, welcome. Nice to have you, buddy. Good evening. All right, Mr. John McDonald. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, family. Cheers. Broast.
What the heck? They already made a card? That's impressive. Like the speed of...
I love it so much. Shout out to Mikey, who got us a Brandon Franz card down there.
Impressive.
Oh, that is magnificent. I love it so much. Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you for making it a Red Sox card.
And Mr. McDonald, I sincerely hope I can find you some Caleb Williams in here, buddy. Let's see if we can't speak him into existence, shall we? Good luck, John. And thank you as always, my brother, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. As always, my dear friends, the floor is open. If you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and snag yourself down something from the magnificent wall of wax that I have here to my left, you are more than welcome.
It's a beautiful wall of wax. I have to give credit that he can just refrain from just ripping everything open at one point. Like,
it's a challenge.
I bet.
Good evening, Mr. Gut Pile. How you doing, big man?
That's a good joke. I like that one.
Pack number 4 to the side. Because it is tradition. Josh, the storage unit king. Good evening, my man. Nice to have you. All right, here we go, family. How about a little Bo Jackson right off the jump? But we start with Bruce Matthews.
What?
Shout out to Mikey. Little X-Fractor Troy Aikman.
Poor Cowboys.
Bo Nix on the throwback. Rookie. Back-to-back Bows. And Bo Jackson on the refractor. Beautiful.
CJ Smiles, you're a Sox fan as well, and you're watching them play the Mets, and they're getting, unfortunately.
How did I just type on kick? What the heck? Give me just a second here, folks. I got to check something. Oh, that is bizarre. It just came through the chat right now. I typed that like an hour ago. So weird. Well, gotta love kick. Okay, no big deal.
Kick is on Mountain Time, so
that's right. Kick's on Mountain Time. All right, I'm sleeving up your Bo Nix here, John. And that beautiful refractor Bo Jackson also deserves a sleeve. You might even have a buyer on that Troy Aikman. All right, let's move on. After this rip, we're going to refresh that shop.
2 Bo Jacksons, right?
That's right, in the first pack.
Bo Nix.
And a Bo Nix.
Triple the Bo.
Triple the Bo, that's right. The legend for Dem Boys, Jason Witten.
It's beautiful.
Craig Morton. Another legend, Mr. Jim Kelly. Shout out to Melody. Sam Hartman, channeling his inner Sam Howell. Andre, just the tippet.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
The talented Mr. Shipley for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. A yay, yay. Kamari Lassiter for our Houston Texans. Finishing that one off. Not too shabby on pack number 2. Pack number 1 left us with big shoes to fill.
Good night, J-Rod.
And I'd like to give it a humongous shout out to the family over there on YouTube tonight. I appreciate you tuning in, legends. Mr. J-Rod Hillis, if you are taking off tonight, my brother, have a magnificent remainder of your evening. And I sincerely hope that we get to see you bright and early in the morning, my brother. Good night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that.
I love the warm outro down there. Thank you, thank you. Aw, Mr. McDonald. Paying it forward to the family. I cannot thank you enough, John. And I know Mikey will love you a long time. Mr. Drew Pearson for Dem Boys. TB12 Tom Brady on the Sunday Swag X-Fractor. The name's Dalton. Hilliard. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. Finessing him with some counterfeits, and now he's down in this. How about Caleb Williams on the refractor? Rookie. Finesse.
He did ask you to pull McCaleb, and you have come through.
That's right. Ask and you shall receive, Mr. McDonald. And for those of you that don't remember, we pulled a 1-of-1 superfractor of a Michael Vick that looked just like that on the finesse. Cooper DeJean and Danny White for Dem Boys on the refractor.
That's the Cowboys quarterback I remember.
Excellent.
Well, that and Roger Staubach.
Oh, we got to sleeve up your Caleb Williams here real quick. Silly me.
I think that was instant karma, right? Yeah,
exactly right, Mikey. Get out of my head, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on, John. Shout out to all the legendary human beings over here on TikTok. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my friends. It is wonderful to have you tonight. How about Mean Joe Green? Negative refractor, Chris Long. Another Bear, Walter Payton on your X-Fractor. Another Finesse, former Seattle Seahawk, Mr. Warren Moon. Keon Coleman for Melody's Bills. And Tyke Smith, rookie refractor for the Bucks.
It's really a shame that Bucky doesn't sponsor the Bucks.
I agree, right?
Like a
Shout out to
natural
Buc-ee's.
relationship. Tampa Bay Buckies.
With his giant cranium, Peyton Manning. Split your Nate Wiggins on the X-Fractor throwback rookie for the Dirty Birdies. Calvin Hill. Another TB12 on your Sunday swag. You got the X-Fractor and the Refractor. Marvin Harrison Jr. And Edgerrin hanging with Mr. Cooper. Last but not least. Folks, it's getting a little hot up in here.
Sorry.
It's totally your fault, Brandon.
All the hot air coming out of this mouth over here.
Sorry, folks.
And we did have beans for lunch, so.
All right. That's better. All right, back to it. This is your last base pack magic, John McDonald. And we start with the legend, Mr. Earl Campbell. Stephen Davis. Ty Law for C.J. Smiles' Patriots. Barry Sanders on the Sunday swag. In my humble opinion, the Ken Griffey Jr. of Junk Wax Football. Mr. Hall for Cleveland. Shout out to Tim Hudson. Back-to-back Clevelanders with Mr. Joe Thomas. And back-to-back Johns with John Randall for Minnesota. Shout out to Mr. Ryan Sieben and Josh Williams, our marvelous Minnesotans in the family. All right, Mr. McDonald.
One day on, one to go.
Last pack magic, big man. Mrs. Junkwax is asking if you had more barbecue today, Brandon Franz.
I did see that, and yes, we brought in some barbecue from Interstellar.
So you had barbecue 3 times since you've been here in Austin?
Yeah, I have the meat sweats at this point, I think, and
Lucky ducky.
my pores smell like brisket, so that's cool. That's gonna be nice for a while.
He's going to head back to Utah. They're going to pull him off the plane thinking he's smuggling brisket.
Did you know that the Interstellar barbecue place has a 1-star rating?
I did not know that, but that does not surprise me.
That's amazing, barbecue place. I always think French food,
Right. Yep. Good old Austin, Texas, baby. It's the red button. There you go. Yep.
No, okay. There we are. So no
Thank
one
you,
heard
Danny
anything I just
Rendon.
said. Very cool.
All right, we have a little Favre. The Bus, Jerome Bettis. Welcome back, Stella. Mr. Bob Greasy on the X-Fractor and the CTE 3000 helmet. Peyton Manning on the Legends of the Gridiron. Another split, your Nate Wiggins. And last but not least for the Jets, some Malachi Corley. There you go, Mr. McDonald. Well, I am stoked we could at least find you one Caleb Williams that you were looking for. And it is always a pleasure, John McDonald. All joking aside, my man, thank you so much for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com and helping to keep this whole thing on the rails, my friend. We appreciate you, John.
Looks like Jonesy's back with the new. Is that a new account? Jonesy Rips Cards? I think so, right?
Oh, does Jonesy have a new account?
Looks like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
There you go, Jonesy.
His account was compromised.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And he hit that resub. He just resubbed for 6 months. Dude, you are literally hitting me in the feels over here, Jonesy. Thank you so much, you legend.
Can you hear me now? Well, the red light's off, so hoping you can hear me now. The sad part is nobody heard my information about Interstellar, but that's okay.
You can repeat it if you want there, buddy. They can hear you now.
Okay, so we had Interstellar barbecue today here, and that barbecue place has a Michelin star rating. Like, I want to say they have 2 stars, someone said, but at least 1 Michelin star rating for a barbecue place. So, pretty amazing. I didn't go to Interstellar, Bubba, but they brought it into our building, so yeah, it was. Yeah, so we've had barbecue Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Technically, we had 4 times. We had it for lunch and dinner last night, too.
You
so.
lucky ducky. I was actually just telling Mrs. JunkWax, I think I could have barbecue for every single meal.
I will tell you, the brisket here is beyond amazing. And even the one from Interstellar was good, but Franklin's was hands down my favorite when it comes to brisket. But, man, it's so interesting because there's a couple of places in Utah I've been, and the brisket is, now I think about it, as dry as a bone compared to what they have here.
Right.
And hard as a rock. Like, and I'm talking like, actually, what's the famous place you can, it's a chain restaurant, Texas Roadhouse? Is that
Yes.
one? Maybe it's not Texas Roadhouse. What am I thinking of? Oh, Famous Dave's. That's the one I'm thinking of. Famous Dave's. Like, oh man, their brisket's so tough compared to the ones here.
It like melts in your mouth here.
Oh, literally.
It doesn't even feel like meat.
Yeah, and you don't, and I guess, you know, you're not supposed to have sauce on it because if you put sauce on it, it's kind of like a, hey, slap to the face of the cook.
Right.
And it's true, you don't need sauce. I roll that thing around and it's grease, and then, oh my gosh. And then today we had pork belly, like a peach infused pork belly, which, you know, that middle layer, just fat, right? Like, but that's where all the flavor is, they say, is in the fat. So, hey, I just said fatso. That's not.
That's right. There you go, buddy.
But yeah, it was really good. Like, it's amazing. So, I think tonight I'm gonna get a pizza later.
There you go, my man.
Yeah, Terry Black's is the third one that I talked to my Uber driver, and he said, I told him where we'd gotten from. He said, oh, you've had 2 of the top 3. The other one is Terry Black's. So I'm like, okay. Maybe I'll do that for dinner.
Terry Black's is legit.
Yeah.
Love me some Terry Black's. Danielle,
and
good evening.
True, Mrs. J. The sauces are amazing. The barbecue sauce is good to have with it. So I do of course get it and put it on there, but especially the spicy barbecue sauce, it's really good.
Bubba 2, good evening, you legend. How you doing, my brother? Happy Wednesday. Top of the evening to you, my man.
Why should I not go to Terry Black's, Bubba Taylor?
You're damn right, Mrs. JunkWax. We are very spoiled here in Austin with good food. All right, you amazing human beings. We have some brand new orders up there in the shop. So shout out to Henry Muse, CJ Smiles, Brian Street, and Mr. Chris Notley Bailey. I cannot thank you enough, you legends. If you all would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I need to jump up and grab some retail product. I'll let you chat with Brandon for a couple of minutes here.
Give us a topic here. Okay. Terry Black's is overpriced and not great. Okay, that's good to know from a local. Like, I had another guy tell me tonight where to go. I can't remember because I had no intention of going. So I was like, I won't remember that. But Torchy's Tacos. Okay, I hear they want to be the McDonald's of taco shops. So that's cool. And a good queso is like the best. Like, it's amazing. In fact, we were at the Matt's El Rancho Mexican restaurant the other night, and they brought out some queso. I said, "Well, is this as good as Chili's queso?" And I just about ran out of the restaurant. So it is what it is. Yeah, Matt's El Rancho is fire. It was amazing.
All right, you legends. So, Henry Muse, my dude. Holy shiitake mushrooms, my man.
Load it up.
Dude.
All those boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
We have got a lot of stuff to rip here for you, Henry.
Let me go put my pajamas on real quick.
I cannot thank you enough, my man. Henry has got 8 boxes here.
Holy cow.
So we're going to be ripping for Henry for the next little while. I appreciate you bearing with me, my dear friends. So CJ Smiles, Brian Street, and Chris Notley Bailey, from the bottom of my heart, gentlemen, I appreciate your patience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Henry Muse, I appreciate you utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Big man. There you go, gut pile.
Gone on a limb to say this guy likes hockey.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, brother. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Henry. We will split it up if that's okay. If Brandon wants to rip.
Always down to rip.
That's right. He's always down to rip. All right, let's start with some Synergy Hockey, Henry. And then we'll get into your blasters.
Is it JWAD yet? Probably no, it's not JWAD yet. Never mind.
It is 9 minutes away from hashtag JWAD.
Can't say what I wanted to say, so that's cool.
Ooh, this feels
Oh, wait.
heavy. And I know why. Mr. Henry Muse. You win, sir. Luca Del Beluz, rookie, to get us started. And how about Chris Kreider on the Cast for Greatness? And that is made out of steel. That is literally heavy.
Wow.
Check this out, Brandon. And oh my Lanta.
Oh my God!
That is cool.
What a last pack of Synergy hockey. My man. How about a little Connor Bedard on the Generations? Yes way. Holy crapola.
Wow.
That was a magnificent single pack, my dude. With the Steel Kreider and the Connor Bedard. Damn, brother. That is a wonderful way to get us started. There you go, good buddy. I'm going to sleeve up your rookie as well. Good evening, Miss Melody. Wonderful to see you as always. I know Ben Rapson. I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Good God. Woo! Way to go, Henry. Okay, we're going to split these up. So Henry got 6 Metal Universe blasters. So we're going to take 3 of them for myself.
Well, just give me one. Like, I'll just do one. Like,
and then Brandon. Do you want to split them down the middle, Brandon, or do you just want to do one?
I'll just do one.
Okay, that's okay too. All right.
We'll let the pro take care of most of it.
I got you covered, big man. Let's go with some Skybox Metal Universe. Good luck to you, my brother. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. I'm just going to open all these boxes. We're just going to rip them all.
Do you have a USB-C charger?
I do.
My phone is about to die, I think.
I have got you covered, my brother. There you go. Just pull it right behind that stuff. There you go. Yeah. My pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't cut that one. Yes, I did. I know, Ryan Fanger. You were absolutely right, my man. So let's see here. There's 7 packs. 6 times 7, 42. So we're looking at 42 packs. And then we have 2 more mega boxes of Upper Deck hockey. So we have a lot to rip through here. Thank you so much, Mr. Muse. I appreciate you, big man. Empty box there, buddy. Oh, we got to fix some TikTok real quick. There we go. There you go, Mikey, too. That's right. Shout out to your trolley dodgers. Ryan Fanger, that is our buddy, Mr. Henry Muse, also known as Doughwinkle. Empty box there, Henry. Another empty box there for you, buddy. And then I'll leave that one off to the side for you, Brandonio.
Okay.
We got to do a little pack for ectomies.
So much hockey packs. Amazing.
I think this is the biggest single hockey rip we have ever done in the history of this channel.
Not an actual break, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think you're going to complete the whole set with these packs. That's right.
Thank you so much, Henry Muse. Record-breaking rip we have here, my man. Okie dokie. These are all your pack number 4s. And then we have 2 Series 2 hockey boxes to rip into next. And I just want to give you a shout out here, buddy. This one got a little opened in shipping, but you can see it's just the front flap. Everything else is still sealed. And there's no tomfoolery going on this channel anyway. We don't do that here. Whew! It's a lot of wax there, my brother. Let's do it. Mikey 2, you think that's the lucky one? I am of the same mind, my friend. Exactly right, Gut Pile. Shout out to Mr. Muse. He is a solo break legend. You're exactly right, Mrs. Junkwax. I'm not a big seafood fan. But I do like some seafood. I like shrimp. I like scallops.
Oh, I love scallops.
Smoked salmon. Yes, please.
Definitely a seafood guy because I seafood and I eat it. So
there you go. All right, got Dylan Larkin. Somebody call Matchbox 20. We got some Rob Thomas. Brandon Montour. Chandler Stevenson. Rookie Jerry Patera for the Las Vegas Golden Knights on the Metal Universe. Lacombe. Nylander. There can only be one. Suzuki. Foligno. Mr. Paterka. Anders Lee. Connor Zari on your premium prospects. Those are pretty. Forrester. Jonathan Humperdinck Huberdeau. Darcy Cooper. Drewser. I can do smoked oysters, but not raw oysters. But I can, choke them down if I have to. I've been known. Cole Perfetti.
You put Tabasco on your oysters.
Ugh.
Okay.
Can't do it.
There you go.
I can't do spicy. Patrick Laine.
Your water is spicy?
Dawson D. Mercer. Mercer. Simon Nemec on the Blue Spectrum. Gushin. Some new boot Gushin. Rest in peace to Johnny Hockey. Sad. Nico Heischer. Kent Johnson. Ottinger for Dallas. Markstrom. Jason Zucker on the Meltdown. Patera so nice. We have seen him twice. And Sidney Crosby. That is Bubba's PC. Shout out to Mr. Trevor Taylor. There you go, buddy. Frederico. Awesome to see you tonight, you legend. And that's right. Rest in peace to Johnny Hockey. All right. Not too shabby on round 1. Round number 2 for you, big man. Mr. Dustin Moore. Awesome to see my Portland pal. How are you doing, my brother? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole family up in here.
There's a rumor in the chat. You can confirm this. Are you a picky eater or not?
Believe it or not, I'm not a picky eater.
I think
Mrs. Junkwax just thinks I'm a picky eater. All right, we got Sergei Bobrovsky. You know what it is, my friends. I will always be transparent with you. I was in the military, so there was a lot of things that I had to eat.
Gotta say, you should be wide open to just about anything.
That's right. So now I prefer to eat what I like.
My kids say it's a preference, not a pickiness.
I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, gosh dang it. Mrs. Junkwax has a more elevated palate. So she's into fancy stuff. You give me some steak and potatoes and I'm a happy man. I'm easy to please, gosh dang it. For better or worse. All right, we got a Horbath. Bo Horbath. RC Collections, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome. Simon Edvinson on the purple. And that one is numbered to 199. 74 out of 199 on the Edvinson. Shout out to Linda and Calgary. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. Evgeny Malkin on your blue spectrum. Uriah's cousin, Mr. Brock Faber. Sebastian Aho, Parayko, Comfer, Shea Theodore, Troy Terry. Shout out to Lil Troy. Wanna be a bowler. John Gruden, rookie. We're not talking about football. And Chucky. David Gust, for up there in the Chicago area. Kirill Kaprizov, from Minnesota. Mason, Soap, McTavish, John Tavares, Claude Giroux, Matthias Ekholm, Lucas and the Locusts, Raymond. On the blue spectrum, those are beautiful. Benson, Pasternak, Tristan Yari for Bubba's Penguins, Lundell, Mr. Hall. On the premium prospects, Justin Surdif for Florida. Ooh, Mikhail Sergachev. On the Z-Force, those are kind of cool. Simon Nemec and Matty Beniers for our Seattle Kraken. Last but not least, gotta love some Skybox Metal Universe.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was that Skybox in the universe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're going to top load this one up for you, too.
So Mrs. Junkwax says she's a foodie and will try just about anything.
It's true, she will.
Has she tried escargot?
You know, that's a damn good question.
Mm-hmm.
We should have her try some escargot. I think that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah. I have tried it. It wasn't awful, but
yeah,
I don't know that I specifically want to order it again.
Right. Oh, there you go,
says
Mrs.
she has.
Junkwax.
Okay. And what did you think of it?
Escargot.
What did...
Mr. Robert Brecker asks a question.
Would you like to answer a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
Mr. Brecker, I appreciate the question, my man. He says, when is the next tandem break with the missus? Love for the fam and the hobby. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. We actually have some breaks up there right now at JunkWaxVintage.com. If you want to go check those out, threaten me with a good time. All right, here we go. Linus Ullmark for Boston. Werenski. Quentin Byfield. Chuck's cousin, Mr. Josh Norris. Chandler Stevenson. Mr. Beecher, son of a Beecher. Some cat scratch fever with Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Mr. Bovier. Ryan Strome. Dylan Kissing Cousins. Dobson. On the meltdown, Jared Spurgeon. Spurgeon for some sturgeon for Minnesota. Linda and Luke Evangelista. Quinn Hughes, that is Melody's PC, for the Canucks. Georgiev, Sanderson, Keandre Miller, Hagel. We have another son of a Beecher on your premium prospect, Mr. John Beecher. Mackey and the Knife, Samoskevich. Cole Caulfield, Montour, almost on the Backstrom. Mr. Stevenson, Yarvis. How about Simon Nemec? Nemec on the Metal Universe rookie for Z Jersey Devils. Fantilli Lace. And Dirty Beard Brent Burns, last but not least. Oh, there you go, Mr. Brecker. My man. Stella says, hello, Mrs. Junkwax. Hope you're doing well. Forgive me if I asked twice. My phone went off. Hey, no worries, Stella. It is never a bad thing to say hello to Mrs. Junkwax. So Mr. Brecker said, Mrs. Junkwax would enjoy swordfish. It's easy on the palate. Hey, I might like that too.
Swordfish is pretty good, actually, yeah. I've had it. I've tried it.
I would think it would be a little gamey, but that's just me. Mrs. Junkwax says, hello, Stella.
As they say in the cuisine world, it's all about how it's prepared.
It's true. It's true. Kyle and the Jets. Kyle and the Jets. You know I had to. Little Kyle Connor. Gustafsson. Mr. Johnston for Dallas. Jacob Slavin. Oh, hello. On the premium players, Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. That is neat. I must admit, we have ripped through a lot of these boxes, and that's the first one of those we have found. I wonder if that is a case hit. Somebody want to help me out with that? I'm going to sleeve it up, just in case. Could just be a really cool insert. Has some case hit vibes, though. Mr. Levi Merelainen. How about a little Stutzel for your Pootzel? Tim Stutzel. Alex Newhook. O'Reilly. Auto Parts. Woo! Ryan O'Reilly. Logan Thompson. Dubois. Shout out to Joey Krug. We have a Torrey Krug for the Blues on the color match. Leon Draisaitl. So yes, there is a little bit of an echo in his because it's bleeding through to my microphone.
I know. You gotta talk quieter.
But it's not his fault.
It is.
Vincent Iorio. Josh Morrissey. And we're not talking about 1990s alternative. Charlie McAvoy. Ooh, and we have another numbered. To 199. Brandon Montour. Nice one there, Henry. Just leaving that one up for my favorite muse. Thank you, Miss Stella. Shout out to all my incredible human beings over here on TikTok. It is so nice to have you tonight, you legends. If you are new here, as always, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. And always some spicy water. That's right, Brandon. My man. All right, finishing strong, we have Braden, who is always on point for Tampa Bay on your blue spectrum. William DeFore. Sorokin. A little Goonsel for your Schnutzel. Are you a McCann or a McCant? He looks like a McCann to me. Timo Meyer. Simon Edvinson for the Red Wings on the premium prospect. Quinn Hughes. Shout out to Miss Melody. That is her PC. Merelainen. So nice. We have seen him twice. And another Stutzel for your Pootzel. Finishing off round number 4. Round number 5. Mr. Muse. Let's do it. Mr. Brecker, it is Iorio. That is correct. That's right, Mr. Slater. Good evening to my Canadian cousin. And Josh Slusson, good evening, you legend. Shout out to the History Hangout. Awesome to see you tonight, my brother.
Yeah, how do you stop the bleed over? Like the wall here?
We're trying to figure that out, gosh dang it.
You put like a plexiglass wall here.
I have worked on it very, very hard. What I really need, in full transparency, is I need somebody sitting there just like you are right now. And then I need to sit here in this room,
and go live.
Have somebody sitting there and test it out, and then we actually record it. I don't have to go live, but we just record it.
There you go.
Yep. All right. Mr. Karel Vamelka. Philip Grubauer for our Seattle Kraken. Miss Melody says Bedard incoming. Gosh, I hope you're right. Kuzmenko. Pavelski. Always good to see you, Brad Slater. Happy Wednesday, my brother. How about Mr. Bovier on the blue spectrum? Casper. Jack Hughes. Shout out to Melody. Taylor Radish for up there in the Chicago area. Bertuzzi. Mackenzie Weegar. Stuart Skinner. How about Akito Irose on the premium prospects? Devin Levi. Mr. McKinnon. Morgan Frost. Shout out to Morgie. Mr. Philip Forsberg. Shout out to the Hammer. Ooh, you got another one. How about numbered to 199 Timo Meyer for Z Jersey Devils on your purple spectrum? Sleeving and top loading that one again.
His name Timo? What's
Mr. Brad Slater says, I'm sorry for what the Oilers are doing to the Dallas Stars. My man. There you go. Johnny D. We could do that. That is an option. Although it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to try to hit the button every time you want to talk. So there's actually a thing that I have found. It's called a noise gate. And what a noise gate does is it only allows a certain decibel through. So, for example, I turned on the noise gate, and the unintended consequence is you could not hear me whistle. Like that. You would see my mouth move, but you wouldn't hear any sound. So I had to turn off that setting. Because we can't have no whistles here. Come on now. I know you're not Brad Slater, and I hope not. There you go, Mr. Brecker. I'm hoping we're going to bust into a basketball box here in just a few minutes, actually, and hopefully we can find a Steph Curry. That would be sweet. All right, Levi Meralainen on the blue spectrum. Mr. Rochambeau Descharnay. Mr. Taj Thompson for the Sabres. Ooh. I think we might have another chucker here, my friends.
You bad guy.
Mr. Carter Hart. Ouch, kabibbles. Yeah.
Do I dare ask what he did?
He's got some icky issues. Thank you so much, Doe Winkle. I was hoping you would say that, my man. It is always very cathartic.
Compared to Wander Franco, is it higher or lower in the issue?
From what I understand, it is higher.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ouch, kabibbles. See ya. Thank you for that, Henry. How about Mr. Wright for our Seattle Kraken? Ladies, you can stop looking. Alex Newhook. O'Reilly. Auto Barts. Whew. Ryan O'Reilly. Back-to-back Ryans with Ryan Strome. Stanislav Svozil. And return or escape from Barkov. Alexander Barkov. Excellent. I'm running out of room up here. All right, Henry. We are down to your pack number 4s, my man. Let me have just a moment for a little spot of housekeeping. Brandon Franz.
Yo.
Could you do me a humongous favor, my brother?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I sincerely appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm putting Brandon to work over here, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Utah Breaks.
One of my favorite parts about collecting cars, honestly, is putting them. I love doing this kind of stuff.
And we need to bust into a brand new spicy water. There we go. Sorry about that, fam. I gotta stay hydrated. It is so damn good to see you tonight, Bradley. How was your Wednesday, my dude? The gut pile over here smacking me with my favorite gift of all time. The Tiny Dinies. I love them so much, my friend. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. Helping to keep this channel on the rails. All right, all right. Excuse me. Let's rip into some pack number 4s here for you, Henry. And then I think we'll rip into your upper decks, and then we'll let Brandon come on over here and rip into your last box, O Metal Universe. Welcome back, John.
Does this card have like a prize with it?
Also known as Dutch?
Because it has a scratch off on the back.
I know, all of them do. Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's cool. Like,
somebody explained to me what those are for, and I can't remember right off the top of my head. My hockey OGs out there.
Yeah.
Why
like
do the Synergies have a scratch off on the back? I remember somebody told me, but I can't recall right off the top of my head. All right, here we go. Starting off a little Seth Jones. Owen Danger Powers. Bowen Byram. Tomas Hertl. How about Aiden McDonough? On the Metal Universe, rookie. Mr. Kynes. Mr. Fenger, Ryan, says there is a redemption for a collection of a set.
oh.
Nice.
So
Henry says it's part of a bounty program. Really?
would that make the card kind of like a rip it card where it become less valuable if it's scratched off?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Cale McCarr. Tristan Yari. Anton Lundell. You have another purple spectrum. Mason Soap. McTavish, numbered to 199. And that is 166 of 199. Roger that, Timbo.
Are you saying it's not worth it to scratch it? Is that what you're
Correct.
saying? Okay.
That is what he said.
What I was thinking.
Mr. Martin, welcome back, Gil. Happy Wednesday, you legend.
Speaking of rip cards, I saw you pull a Ronald Acuna Jr. auto out of one of those things.
We did.
My
We pulled
goodness.
a Ronald Acuna Jr. autograph numbered to 25 last night out of 2021 Topps Rip.
Wild.
And our buddy CJ Smiles has another box of Topps Rip. And ladies and gentlemen, for the second time on this wonderful Wednesday evening, Hype Train! As always, you incredible human beings, you already know. If we take this Hype Train to a Hype Train level 5, we will give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. If we can take this Hype Train to Hype Train level 11 or above, we will give away 2 Junk Wax Vintage Hitboxes tonight. Threaten me with a good time. And folks, we already have a Hype Train race to get into.
Let's try the level 3, just like that.
And it's already at level 3.
Now level 4, by
Goodness
the way.
gracious,
Oh my
thank you so much,
gosh.
Melody and Timbo. Legends. All right, we got the bread man, Mr. Panarin. Dufour. Sorokin. Patrick Laine. Mr. Brandon Daigle, my cousin. Thank you so much, you legend. Dawson Mercer. Dylan Larkin. Somebody call Matchbox 20.
And now level 5. There you go.
I cannot thank you enough, Gil. I appreciate the kind words. You're absolutely right, Gut Pile. We found a sweet, sweet Otani last night. You remember, my man. Thank you so much, Dutch. It is a Hype Train over here on Twitch. And Johnny D just smacked us with the showstopper.
Crap.
And Chris Notley Bailey. How about a couple of 1-2 showstoppers?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, you incredible human beings. Damn. All right, there can only be one Nylander on the blue spectrum. Will Kyle, UC Saros, Bachstrom, Jarvis, Ullmark, Werenski, Nazem Kadri on the blue spectrum. Pretty. Brandon. You rock my face off. Thank you, brother.
Does this
Mr.
make me employee number 3?
Durando. That would be amazing. Connor McDavid. Kevin Fiala. Shout out to Melody. A little Gunsel for your schnutzel. McCann. Timo Meyer. Oh, hello. On the Constellations. That is Quinn Hughes. Shout out to Miss Melody. Angelo, good evening, you legend. Always good to see you, my brother. Shout out to Senor Oshawada. Melody loves that one. We got Ridley Grieg and Evgeny Malkin. Last but not least there for you, Henry. Little housekeeping. You would do me a huge favor. Just set that whole stack right over there. Thank you, my man. Wow.
The complete set.
Thank you, brother. All right, all right. Back to it. Let's get into some upper deck hockey for Henry. And by the way, you legends, CJ Smiles, you're on deck, my brother, with that Topps Rip. And I appreciate your patience, my friend. Thank you for sharing out our lives, Stella. Cannot thank you enough. Empty box there, my man. Pack number 4 and your bonus pack off to the side. Gotta love those upper deck SPs. I see you, Johnny D.
I did go ahead and alphabetize them, so I think we're good.
That's right. They got to be alphabetized.
And by player position, so we're good.
We're going to do this in a couple of rounds for you, Henry. Cannot thank you enough, CJ. Always nice to have you, buddy. All right, here we go, family. Starting off a little Sam Bennett. Cernak. Bowen Byram for our Colorado cousins. How about a canvas? Alexander Barkov. Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Rasmussen, shout out to Justin Rasmussen. Jack Hughes, shout out to Melody one more time. Lindholm, Jamie Benn, Noah Hannafin, Anders Lee, Mitchell Chaffee, not too Chaffee, on the rookie portrait for Minnesota. Brady Tkachuk, Scheifele, Devin Taves, Austin Matthews, Evan Bouchard for Edmonton, Arturi Lekonen, Nick Paul, Pavelski for our Dallas Stars. I hope so, Gil. How about Juraj Slavkovsky? And I think Melody just spoke him into existence. There you go, Miss Melody. She just said a couple of minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, willing a Slavkovsky Young Guns into being. There you go, Miss Melody. Nicely done, my dear. Beautiful. She's got that ESP. N. I'll see myself out. Sergei Bobrovsky. Couple of Ovskis. Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. Pietrangelo. Foligno.
Lou?
No. His cousin.
Okay.
Jamie Reimer. And ladies and gentlemen, that hype train went to hype train level 5, 76%. So we are giving away 2 Junk Wax Vintage hit boxes tonight, you legends. Thank you. Nicholas Roy. Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, wow. How about Jake Sanderson? That's kind of cool. I cannot say we've seen a card like that before.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Neat. Just leaving that one up for you. Sanderson for Calder. It's got a little bit of a case hit vibe, too. Tommy Wilson. Roop Heinz for Dallas. And last but not least, little Ross Colton. Last but not least. CDN Collectibles Crush. Good evening, Mr. Evans. How are you, big man? And yes, we sure did, my brother. Somebody gifted you a sub over there, buddy. Because we love you. Brandon Daigle. That is bizarre. I definitely saw them. But I don't know why they didn't register in there. We'd have to ask Mikey about that one. I am sorry about that, my man. But I saw them, I promise. And I'm sure they went through.
Mikey, the original employee number 3.
That's right.
So put me down like number 7. You other people in the other room work.
It's true. It's true. All right. Last base packs of box number 1. We have one more to go after this in the upper deck, and then Brandon's going to rip one. How about Caleb Jones for up there in the Chicago area? Condre Miller, Fabry, Corey Perry, Matt Dumba. Do not be a Dumba. Mr. Puljujärvi. Keep your pulling to yourself there, sir. James Van Riemsdyk. Thank you, Gut Pile. Anthony Duclair. Ricard Raquel. Ricky Babaloo. Shout out to I Love Lucy. Dmitry Orlov. Jesper Boquist. Andrei Burakovsky on the instant impressions for my Seattle Kraken. The Rasmus of the Dalen. Sidney Crosby, shout out to Bubba. Anderson. Seth Jones. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Austin Elementary, my dear Watson. Another Matchbox 20, Rob Thomas. Zemus Jurgensons for the Sabres. How about Ethan Prow on your second Young Guns? Eric Robinson, Tomasino, Varlamov, Oliver Ekman Larson. Shout out to Ernie Larson. Travis Hamonich, Moritz Sider. Arthur Kaliev. Shout out to Melody. How about Quentin? Oh, no, excuse me. That is a postcard. Welcome to Buffalo. I thought that was a Byfield for a second, but that is the Buffalo Sabres on the postcard. Taylor Hall, Jared Sturgeon Spurgeon, and Patrick Line, last but not least. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. You are absolutely right, my love. And shout out to Bikini's Bottoms. That is our buddy, Mr. Chris Evans, also known as CDN Collectibles. Chris! Good to have you tonight, my brother. All right, sleeving up your second Young Guns here, Henry.
Fun fact about the word buffalo. You say the word 7 times in a row, it's actually a grammatically correct sentence.
Interesting.
Yeah, because of the meanings of buffalo. Animal, city, and like to intimidate or push somebody. Yeah, it's very. I found that out a long time ago, and it's been one of those useless facts in my head that carried around for a while.
Right? I have tons of those.
Yeah.
Yes, it is CDN Collectibles, Chris. That is Johnny Utah right there in studio here in Austin, Texas, my man. Yep. And I could not be more happy. So, folks, if you were not here on Sunday night, we got to do our podcast together for the very first time in the same room. And it was magnificent. So shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Johnny Utah, making my evening. So he's actually here in Austin for work, coincidentally.
Yeah. And work today consisted of a round of golf this morning, which was nice. But then back into the office for actual work.
Nice. You got to play a round of golf today?
Yeah, this morning we had to wake up at we had to leave at 6:15 a.m.
Hold on here.
Yeah.
So you've had barbecue 4 times since you've been here, and you got to go shoot a round of golf.
Yeah, and here twice.
Peanut butter and jealous, my man.
At the House of Wax twice. I mean,
well, that's secondary.
You recall from the Seinfeld episodes where Kramer does the tour of the life
course
of I can't remember the guy Jay Peterman. That's what we should do here. To do a tour in the life of JunkWaxVintage.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Threaten me with a good time.
The house on your left is where family resides currently.
All right, you beautiful people. I'm actually going to save your pack number 4 and your bonus pack, Henry, until we get through the second box.
Oh, yeah. See, someone looked up the buffalo thing. There you go. Yep. Oh, that's
slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Humongous shout out to Bubba 2, Galaxy Gift, Jesse Holm, The Gut Pile.
Oh.
Awesome to have you tonight over here on TikTok, gentlemen.
8
Thank
times,
you.
not 7 times. 8 times use the word buffalo.
Oh, you got to say it 8 times.
Yeah.
Roger that. Because
Also,
it is a noun, verb, and proper noun.
Yeah. You can also say Will Smith. And you can also answer that with Will Smith. Are also correct sentences. Just as an FYI.
Shout out to Chris Rock.
Ah, well.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, you got 2. Holy cow, my man. You got 2 bonus packs in here, buddy. Amazing. Check that out. Don't see that every day. Awesome. I think that's good karma, Henry. A little bonus. Hey, Gut Pie, you are so welcome, my brother. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, you legend. I love having you, buddy. You are always positive, and that is what makes this channel go round, my brother. I know, Mikey. I know it. All right. Arturi Lakonen. Nick Paul. Pavelski. Juraj Slavkovsky. So nice. You got him twice. On another Young Guns. Shout out to Melody. Roop Heinz. Colton. McKinnon. Rasmussen. How about a little rhymer? The rhythm and the rhymer. Nicholas Waugh. Just kidding. Marc-Andre Fleury. Ooh, you got another postcard. Shout out to Loma Linda, our Detroit Red Wing fan in the family. Tomasino. Shout out to the Hammer. Varlamov. Dumba. Pulya Yarvi. Trevor Lewis. Aaron Ekblad. Brian Rust. Shout out to Brian Street. Mats Zuccarello on the canvas. Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Devin Taves for our Colorado cousins. Little Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs. And last but not least, Sergei Bobrovsky. You were absolutely right, Brian. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate your patience. We're going to bust into your stuff here in just a few minutes. We are right in the middle of a delicious movie that is put on by our buddy, Mr. Muse. Thank you, Henry. I agree, Miss Melody. This is your last base pack magics, Henry.
Bubba asked where I played golf at. It was, I think it was called Forest Creek in Round Rock.
Yeah. So Round Rock is North Austin, and that is where the Dell Diamond is, and that is where Nolan Ryan is the part owner of the Round Rock Express.
The Round Rock Express?
The Round Rock Express is the feeder team for the Texas Rangers.
There you go. Okay, I've heard that name.
Yeah. Justin Rasmussen. It is so nice to see you tonight, my brother. Your ears must have been burning. I literally just gave you a shout-out. Like less than 5 minutes ago, my brother. How you doing, Justin Rasmussen? Always good to see you, Rass. That's right, Justin. Brandon Franz is going to be changing his name to Texas Breaks.
Yep.
Gosh, that would be amazing. All joking aside, my friends, I was actually telling Mrs. Junkwax yesterday that it would be like a dream to have somehow the chess places or the chess pieces move in life, and we get Brandon Franz and his wife to move to Austin, and we could do the podcast every Sunday live together. We could do this show together. Can you imagine?
Wild.
Oh, brother.
Sounds like Nirvana a little.
Sounds like a dream to me. Anyway.
Utopia.
Shout out to Ms. Franz.
The humidity.
Plant little mind bullets.
The humidity is probably us all
probably
away
a deal
from
breaker.
here.
That's right. All right, little Charlie McAvoy. Jake McCabe for up there in the Chicago area. Michael Granlund. Chris Letang. He's got a PhD in Letang. Mitchell Chaffee. Reminds me of Chappie on the Young Guns. Kissing Cousins. I sure was Justin Rasmussen. No, sir. I pulled a Rasmussen and I said, shout out to Justin Rasmussen. Nick Letty. Brady Kachuk. We got both of the Kachucks. Jamie Benn. Noah Hannafin. Anders Lee. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. Quentin Byfield. There you go, Mrs. Junkwax. You're exactly right. Someday the goal is Colorado.
Really?
Spot on. Yep.
Colorado, huh?
Vince Dunn for my Seattle Kraken. Yeah, I went to high school there, actually. I love some Colorado.
You want to get Rocky Mountain High?
Of course. Always. Braden Shen. Tommy Wilson. Corey Perry. Ricard Raquel for the Penguins. Super Grover. I'll let Mrs. Junkwax answer that one. I think we have two possibly separate reasons. Dmitry Orlov. Mitchell Chaffee. The Chaffee so nice. We got him twice on your canvas, Young Guns, for Minnesota. Oh, you know it, Johnny D.
Yummy.
Come on now, bro.
A little bit of Tabasco sauce.
Danton Heinen. Johnny Quick. Connor Garland. Allow me just a moment, my friends.
Okay. Where did you live in Utah? Justin Rasmussen. Utah.
There you go.
Born and raised. That's cool.
Beautiful. Sorry, folks. Had to handle some mod work over here on TikTok. Nathan McKinnon with Leon Draisaitl on the checklist. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Justin Barron. Capo Caco. Thank you, Gut Pile. Sorry about that, buddy. Gotta love it. Dawson D. Mercer. M-E-R, she-E-R. Oh, hell yeah. On the Lunchbox Legends. Shout out to Melody's PC, some Jack Hughes. Kirill Kaprizov. For Minnesota, Pietrangelo, Tomas Hertl, Dowd, Perunovic, Vladimir Tarasenko, Foligno. How about Bobby Clark with a face only a mother could love on the upper deck canvas? Jack Hughes, so nice we have seen him thrice. Shout out to Melody. Hey, thank you so much, Little Kenyon. Wonderful to see you tonight. Shout out to you and Dad. Elias Lindholm and Eric and the Swiss family Robinson. Finishing that one off. All right, we got a couple of sleevers here, Henry. I know, Miss Melody. I think these boxes thought they were coming home to you.
Oh. Justin Rasmussen say Midvale/Murray area. That's awesome. I know that area very well. The former home of Overtime Cart Shop was in Midvale, in a real dumpy little rundown building. Luckily, they've got away from there.
All right, all right. Let's get into your pack number 4s here, big man. And we have quite a few. We're going to save your SP packs for last. Good luck, Henry. And right after this rip, Mr. Brandon is going to come rip your last box of Metal Universe. Some Sam Bennett for Florida. Cernak. Bowen Byram. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Rookie Portraits Fagemo for Melody's Kings. A little JVD. Duclair. And Rasmus of the Dalen. Speaking of Rasmus, Mr. Rasmussen, it is damn good to see you tonight, Justin. Big hugs and firm handshakes to one of the oldest of OGs of the family. Making my evening as always, my brother. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us tonight. It's a very special evening. We have Brandon Franz in the house. All right, little Nick Dowd. Perunovic. Vladimir Tarasenko. How about another Jack Quinn?
Jack Hughes?
Jack and Quinn Hughes. Both of their first names. That's hilarious. Tomas Hertl. Quentin Byfield. Vince Dunn for my Seattle Kraken. And last but not least, you got some Braden Shen for the Blues.
One down, one to go.
All right, my brother. Let's go. And Gut Pile, did you just almost single-handedly murder my tiny diny goal? I cannot thank you enough, my man. Sincerely appreciate that. I think so, Miss Melody. All right, here we go. And we start off with some Dylan Holloway for Edmonton. Ooh, we might have a numbered one back here. Brant Clark. Andrei Kuzmenko. The Kuzmenko, so nice, you got him twice. On the red parallel. Beautiful. Brant Clark, so nice, we have seen him twice. Kuzmenko, Slavkovsky, Dylan Holloway, and Brant Clark. There you go, my man. So I'm going to sleeve all of those up for you, Henry, while Brandon is ripping your last box.
One down, one to go.
You see, Jim Irsay died today. He's the owner of the Indianapolis.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Yes.
65. It's not very old.
Rest in peace to the Mr. Irsay. That is very sad. All right, legends. Oh my gosh. There was a delay. Andrew freaking Doney, my brother from another mother, is the killer of the tiny diny goal. I cannot thank you enough, Andrew Doney, you big sweetie. Good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. And thank you, Gut Pile. I appreciate that, brother. For some reason, they didn't come through right away, but I see him now. Good to see you, Andrew Doney. Andrew Doney, we have a very special guest this evening. Mr. Utah Breaks, also known as Brandon Franz, also known as my co-host of our podcast on Sunday nights, is here in the studio.
Live studio audience.
I'll be right back, fam. Good luck, Brandon.
Earlier, Dalen said I could come over and rip one. Here's a little secret. I've been ripping them all night in that chair. All right.
I love you so much.
Here we go. Skybox Metal Universe. Is it Skybox? Is this Skybox? Or is it just called Metal Universe?
I think it's Skybox.
Is it? Okay. It's, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, Skybox. There we are. Oh! Whew. Watch out.
Nicely done.
Incoming. Man, that thing is sharp. All gone. No more packs.
So when you get done, you can actually throw the box in that corner.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It goes in the
There you go.
corner of boxes.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
Shout out to Mrs. JunkWax on that one.
Pack 4 to the side.
I forget I have a mic right here.
Pack number 1. A lot of feedback now. A lot of feedback now.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks.
Okay, I love it. I can do UFC and hockey names because, like, you know, football and baseball would just be too easy. Why not make it challenging? Josh Morrissey. That's simple. I can do that one. Josh Morrissey. Charlie McAvoy. So far, so good. Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. Kevin Fiala. Kevin Fiala. On the energetic explosions, Connor Bedard. Look at that guy right there. Look at that. That's beautiful, right?
Oh, you got one.
We got one. We got a Connor.
Nice.
Got to sleeve him up.
There we go. Brandon pulling some fire over there.
Sleeve him up. If I can get... There we are. Just put him right here. Put him right there. Come on, focus. Behind him, a little Dustin Wolf. And Jason Robertson. Last card of that pack.
Nice.
Pack number 2. Is that Marc-Andre Fleury? Marc-Andre Fleury.
From Minnesota.
Frederick Anderson. Frederick Anderson. Pavel Buchanovich. Buchnovich. Tom Wilson. Old Tom Wilson. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to keep pulling down because I can't. So shiny. Hey, premium prospects. Kevin Korchinski.
There you go.
Kevin Korchinski. Daniel Gushin.
Some new boot Gushin.
Yeah, new boot Gushin. 3 payments. It's real simple. Johnny Gordo.
Rest in peace,
Guard-
Johnny Hockey.
Has he passed? He's passed away. That's very sad. Very sad. Pack number 3. All right, there we go. Miller, let's see. JT Miller. Dylan Gunter. I should read the names up there, but I got terrible vision. Mark Stone. That guy, he plays like a rock. Mika Zibanejad. Behind that, Leo Carlson on the rookie. The blue. Oh, yeah. Blue Spectrum. The Blue Spectrum. That's beautiful. These hockey cards are beautiful. I will give them that. They are. Jackson Lacombe. They're made extremely well. And William Nylander. Penultimate pack. Here we go.
Penultimate pack magic.
Kyle Connor. Philip Gustafson. Reminds me of Fargo. The Gustafsons. Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt Johnston. Go on. Jacob Slavin. Slavin? Slavin. Zach Wierenski on the blue spectrum. Yeah, blue spectrum. Nice. Pretty. Leo Carlson. And Artemi Panarin. Yeah.
Melody calls him the bread man.
Yeah, that makes sense. Panarin. That's. Oh wait.
Penultimate.
I know. It changed screens on me. Wait. Oh, there it is.
One down, one to go.
I thought he'd gone to like a different screen. I'm like, oh. All right. Victor Hedman.
That always reminds me of Max Headroom.
Yeah. Kirby Dash. Evan Bouchard. Mario Ferraro.
It's a Mia Mario.
Yeah. Rookie. Middle Universe. Will Guile. It's a cool card. Yep. Skybox rookie. Arnold Durando. That's right, Durando. And Connor McDavid on the back. Couple of Connors. Connor Bedard. Connor McDavid. All right.
Nicely done, my
Congratulations. Thank you for the opportunity.
I love it so much. There you go, Gut Pile, that's right. Mr. Andrew freaking Doney, top of the evening to you, my man. Always nice to see you, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to one of the OGs of the family. There we go. Hey, Henry, you are so welcome, my brother. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for putting on a movie for us tonight, my friend. That was so much fun.
Feels like it's already Thursday.
Like I said, that is a record. I think that is the most hockey rips we have ever done for one person at one time. And it was awesome. So I'm looking forward to doing it again, Henry. I appreciate you, buddy. We will go ahead and top load your Bedard.
They say it feels like it's already Thursday.
Right?
That was awesome. This stack of cards.
You got 2 Connor Bedards out of there. And a whole bunch of numbered cards, too. I think you did pretty damn well there, my friend.
Very nice. Yep. Congratulations.
Oh, the Topps Resurgence is just still up there. We got to take that one down, gosh dang it. I got all kinds of excited. I thought we were busting into a break. Brandon, would you mind putting those up there with the rest of his pile? Thank you, good sir. All right, my friends, my family. I think it's time to get into a next rip for CJ Smiles. '21 Topps Rip. You are absolutely right, Gut Pile. CJ Smiles. Mr. Chris Jordan. My brother from another mother. Are you still here tonight, big man? I hope so. There's the man, the myth, the legend.
Thank you. Expand is Tim Hudson.
That is Tim Hudson, correct, yes. And your mic is on mute right now. Yeah, sorry, I had it muted.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Tim Hudson. Appreciate the words. Gonna lay on the ground real quick and pull it down here a second. There we go. Try to a little quieter so it doesn't bleed.
All right, CJ Smiles. And Mr. Street, you're up next. And then Chris Notley Bailey will be after that. Let's go.
Ooh, I love these cards.
Me too. CJ Smiles, not only am I ridiculously grateful that you snagged this down from JunkWaxVintage.com, I am even more grateful that it is 2021 Topps Rip. They are so much fun. Folks, if you have not seen Topps rip, you're in for a treat.
Does anybody,
Empty box, my man.
anybody out there still have a rip card, whether it's Top Rips or Allen Ginter or any other one, that you still have intact and haven't ripped yet? Question for the family.
How about old Blue Eyes? Old Jim Palmer. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Numbered to 99. Francisco of the Lindor. 299. Mr. Josh Bell for Mortgage Nationals. And that one's going to be numbered to 50. 6 out of 50. And last but not least, Cronuts. Make me go nuts. Jake Cronenworth. And he is 9th on print to 25. So CJ Smiles. As always, my brother, there is never any pressure.
Who's the last one?
What are we ripping? Francisco Lindor, Jim Palmer, Josh Bell, and Jake Cronenworth. Jake Cronenworth is the only rookie in there.
Oh, Johnny D has a graded rip card. Got it out of a JunkWax hitbox. Nice.
Hell yes, he did. There you go, Chris Notley Bailey. Shout out to your 2022 MVP. Drewser gracing us with his presence tonight. Shout out to Rocket City Knee Scooters. I remember Johnny D.
Tim Hudson. No. Apologies. I'm terrible with usernames and names. I'm never going to be as good as Dalen is. So.
Oh, you shush. You are so good,
In fact,
Brandon.
You know what's funny is the guy at my work today that set up this entire event. He's the one that's name is Dalen. So I always get very confused with him.
Nice. I've never met a Dalen, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, CJ says, I want you to rip any one of them that you and Utah think should be ripped. That's a lot of pressure, sir. But I respect it. I appreciate you, CJ. So if they were mine, my brother, I will be very honest with you. I'd probably rip them all. But that's just me. The only one I would even think twice on is the Cronenworth because it is a rookie card. So I think the best course of action would be to start with our numbered to 99s, see if we can't find the autograph first, and then we leave the others intact if we find the autograph. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, one at a time. That's right.
Thank you so much, CJ Smiles. I sincerely appreciate your trust, my brother.
Start high, work your way down.
Good luck.
Good luck, CJ. Gonna watch this surgery in person now.
That's right. We have a rookie for the Boston Red Sox.
Go Sox.
How about Bobby Dalbec? 250. Not too shabby, my friend. Got to whip out my handy-dandy sleeves here, folks.
Minis.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Top loading that one up
Right,
for you,
Timbo.
CJ.
That's right, Timbo. Oh, Bobby Dahlbeck.
16, 15 out of 50 on that one, buddy. All right, not too shabby. CJ, do you want the cards after they are ripped, my friend? Completely up to you. Roger that, Johnny D. Brandon Daigle. So you have one, excuse me. Let me double check for you, buddy. Let me see what the queue looks like real quick. Looks like we lost our queue over here tonight, unfortunately. Alrighty, so we have. Next is going to be Mr. Brian Street with 2 UFC Blaster boxes. Thank you, Brian. Again, I appreciate your patience, buddy. After that will be Chris Notley Bailey with a Don Russ Football Mega and a 2021 Chronicles Fat Pack. And then after that, we have Johnny D with some more hockey. 23-24 Upper Deck SP. And then Brandon, I see you snagging 3 break spots, you legend. Thank you. Mariners, Reds, and Pirates in our 4 hobby boxer. Beautiful. That is the queue. Alrighty. Moving on to Francisco Lindor. And I will go ahead and sleeve up the ripped cards for you, CJ. Mr. Alex Wayne, welcome back, my brother. How you doing, buddy? Top of the Wednesday evening to you, Alex. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, let's go. Oh, Bubba, that would be magnificent.
Going from a PSA 10 all the way down.
Seattle Mariner.
Oh, there you go.
And of course, it ripped kind of harsh. Gosh dang it. Sorry. I do my best to try to keep them as nice as possible, but this one was a little dirty.
Heads up, game 1 at Knicks Pacers overtime.
Ooh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Buzzer beater for the Pacers to tie it up at the end of the game. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Indiana. And you have a bird murderer.
Oh.
Mr. Randy Johnson on the base mini.
In the Mariners.
Not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot thank you enough, Brandon Daigle. Sounds wonderful, my brother. Sleeve up your bird murderer as well.
Yes.
See if your Francisco can go back together here. Sorry about that, buddy.
Agree. The conference finals are going to be good, I think.
Okie dokie, CJ. We're doing this in number order, my man. This one is numbered to 50. Your last one is numbered to 25. That's right, Alex. Yes, sir. Well, thank you for stopping in tonight, you handsome son of a gun. Making my evening as always, Mr. Wayne. How about from Spokane, Washington? Mr. Ryan Sandberg.
Is it Ryan?
And it looks like we are ripping them all because there is not an autograph in this one. But this one is numbered. I believe it's a green parallel. Come out of there, you. There we go. Oh, wow. It is numbered to 15.
Wow. Nice.
There you go, brother. 11 out of 15 on the legend, Mr. Sandberg.
Beautiful.
We're going to top load him up for you as well.
He's a guy that played with the same team the whole time. Is that right? Or
I believe so, yeah.
So, right? Yeah.
I do not remember
Cubby
Mr. Ryan
for life?
Sandberg playing for another team.
Yeah, I can't think of it either.
And he is from my original home city of Spokane, Washington.
Even better.
Nice one, buddy. To go with your Dalbeck, numbered to 50. All right,
Drafted by the
CJ Smiles.
Phillies, Druzer says so.
One down, one to go.
Last rip magic, CJ. Buena suerte, my brother. Remember, autographs are not guaranteed, but we can always find them. Here we go. How about the Sandberg so nice we got him twice?
Really?
Yep. Well, it's a Ryan Sandberg kind of box there, CJ Smiles. Ooh, that one is numbered as well. You're on your way to a mini Ryan Sandberg Rainbow. You got the number to 15 and the number to 25. Not too shabby there, my friend.
Hope you like Ryan Sandberg, CJ.
And coincidentally, they are both numbered 11 out of 25.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, actually.
They're both 11th on print.
That's awesome.
11 out of 15, 11 out of 25.
Somebody made a comment the other day on a post I was reading.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about numbered cards, 101s. And it kind of blew my mind. They said, if I have the 15th on print out of 99, technically it's a 101. That's the only 15th on print out of 99 that exists. And it kind of blew my mind.
I see that.
Yeah, right? There's no other 15s out there. That's it. 15 out of 99, that's the only one.
True. True.
It sent me over the edge. It's like, wow.
My devil's advocate would say that there would be a 15 in every
Well, yes,
parallel.
15 out of 99.
But
Yes,
there's
it's
only
15
one
out of
15 out of
25.
99.
Right,
That's
there's only
true.
one 15 out of 9. There's a 115 out of 50. There's a 115 out of 25. There's
I see.
only one of each of those numbers. Yeah, it was kind of like, oh. It makes sense, but it also hurt my head, so...
There you go, Siege. Thank
Thanks,
you as
Timbo.
always, you legend. Oh, there you go, brother. So he's actually been PC and Ryan Sandberg since 1986.
Love it.
Well, everything happens for a reason, my man. Beautiful.
And how great is baseball that you can continue to add to your PC right here in 2025?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right, top loading those up for you, CJ. Thank you again, my brother. Not only for snagging those down from JunkWaxVintage.com, but by being a member of this family for the last over 18 months. We love you, buddy. Can you do me a huge favor, Brando?
Yeah.
You would not mind writing CJ Smiles on that for me. I appreciate you, sir. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. And Brian.
Brian. Yes, Lewis. You love Lewis. Yes. Brian, would you shave my coin purse?
Mr. Street. Let's bust into some UFC together, my friend. If you are still here, Brian Street. That is.
How cool is it?
Well, gosh dang it. We might have lost Brian Street. Oh, that's you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I thought somebody else said that they were Brian. I am so confused. But hey, I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you. That's what I thought originally, and then somebody else said that, and I was like, what? I guess I was wrong. Well, I appreciate your patience, my brother. Thank you so, so much. Good luck. Let's do it. Mr. Daigle, I cannot thank you enough, you legend. We might end up taking you up on that, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have been here for 2 hours and 33 minutes. We still have 2 hype train races to get through. And we have a few more rips as well. Chris Notley, Bailey, Johnny D.
Uber runs all night here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know if I trust the bus system here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Empty box there, Bri. That is very kind of you, Johnny D. Thank you. Worst case scenario, my dear friends, we'll just bust them bright and early tomorrow morning. But we'll get through as much as we can tonight. But I do want to get into those hype train races as soon as we can. Gosh dang it. Empty box. Give me just a second here, my friends. Make sure I have both of those hype train races in my inbox.
What's for dinner, Melody?
We do. I've got them both. Hell yeah. Excellent. All right, Brian. You know it is tradicion to remove those pack number 4s. Good luck, my friend. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Miss Melody.
Yeah.
Threaten me with a good time. Like I said, I'm not a big seafood guy, but I will get down on some shrimp.
You
like all of them.
Like raw shrimp, like with cooked shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
In what's that?
Cocktail sauce.
sauce, like that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Deep fried coconut.
Always.
We do the whole list from Bubba. No.
That's right. Fried shrimp, sautéed shrimp,
Shrimp
gumbo, shrimp kebab,
shrimp goulash, shrimp.
We start off with Umar Nurmagomedov. Cyril Gane, former interim heavyweight champ. Michelle Pajeda on the Path Blazers. Sergei Pavlovich on the Sepia Refractor. Odie Osborne. Ricky Simone Esse. Bill Algio. Rafa Garcia on the Refractor. Pedro Munoz. Amanda Limos. It's a lady. It's two ladies. Brick by Brick. Macy Barber. Triple C Henry Cejudo on your Sepia. Marvin Vittori. Arnold Allen. How about the Reaper? Robert Whitaker on your Allen and Ginter Refractor. Tyler Santos on the Sepia. Khalil Roundtree Jr., our former welterweight champ, Mr. Bilal Muhammad.
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
36 out of 50.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Holy shiitake mushrooms there, Brian. 36 out of 50 on the Conor McGregor.
Wow. That's
Hell
nice.
yeah. You win, sir. Congratulations, my man. And I believe this is first rip magic here in the front yard. Am I accurate? Am I correct? Well, first rip magic for you there, buddy. Ah, Bubba, too. I hear you, brother. Ah, buddy. Well, good karma comes for good reason. There you go, my friend. Wilfredo, hey, bless you, my brother. It is always nice to see you, my friend. Top of the Wednesday to you, buddy. Happy Wednesday to Wilfredo.
You're just talking about shrimp, Will Alfredo.
And last but not least, a little Jared Cannonier finishing that one off for you. Heck of a first round there for you, Brian. Damn, buddy. You're absolutely right, CJ. And if you would like to pre-grade that, Brian, you just have to snag it from JunkWaxVintage.com if you want. I do offer pre-grading because nobody wants to get back a PSA 6.
That's true.
Unless you're grading 1952 tops. Then that's magnificent.
That's true.
Mr. Zach Kickerillo, welcome back to my brother in recovery. And legends, we are up to 15,000 likes over here on TikTok. That is nothing short of amazing, my friends, and I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you.
That many, you should call it loves, not likes.
That's right. You're right. All right, here we go, my dude. Let's see if we can't get lightning to strike twice. Hey, you and I both, Brian. And like I have said before, my brother, this community will always cater to the collector. Always, always. A little RDA. The Spider, Anderson Silva. How about the Iceman? Chuck Liddell on the Allen & Ginter Refractor. Adrian Yanez. Patty the Batty Pimblett. Merab Divalishvili. Matt Schnell. Thug Nasty. Well, Bryce Mitchell when he was fighting Elia Topuria. Merab, so nice. We got him twice on the Refractor. Mateusz Gamro. Damir Ismagulov. Bam Bam Tuivasa on the Path Blazers. Shout out to the Shoey. Welcome back, Dutch. Volkan No Time Ozdemir on the Sepia Refractor. The Ruthless One. And shout out to Drew Reimer, also known as Drewzer. Robbie Lawler, his PC. Jack Hermanson. Manon Fierro on the Brick by Brick. Azamat Mirzakhanov on the Sepia. Sergei Pavlovich, shout out to Rachel. Tyler Santos. Jerry Prohaska, your former light heavyweight champ. And the Funk Master, Mr. Aljamain Sterling on the Refractor.
One down, one to go.
All right, Brian. Last pack magic, my friend. Good luck. Oh, Bubba, you spoke to Bubba too this morning, and you asked where he's been. He's over here in the chat right now. All right, here we go. UFC journeyman, Mr. Kelvin Gastelum. Justin Taffa. I kind of had high hopes for this dude. I thought he was going to be our next Mark Hunt. Not so much. The welterweight gatekeeper, Dorinho Gilbert Burns. Jamal Hill, former light heavyweight champ on your Prism refractor. Pani Kianzad. Miles Johns, we found his red number to 5. The Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And William Gomis, rookie on the Prism refractor. There you go, brother.
Really a fighter named Michael. Is it Michael? Hey, Michael Hunt? Is that what you said?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard that. I'm sorry.
Nope. I think that's selective hearing, sir.
It must be. I apologize. It is late, and so we have J-Wad,
That's right. That's right. Oh, Mark Hunt.
Mark. Okay.
Yes.
I thought I heard that
yes,
wrong.
the Super Samoan.
Poor guy.
So he is, well, probably not a UFC Hall of Famer because he had some issues with the UFC, but he should be a Hall of Famer. Shout out to the Super Samoan.
Okay.
Brian,
that's better.
Congratulations on that monster, my dude. That is magnificent. I am peanut butter and jealous of that magnificent gold Conor McGregor. Because you already know, we love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? I'll see myself out. Well, Brian, again, my friend, all thanks go to you. And I sincerely hope that that is just the first rip of many rips that you and I can do together, my friend. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. All right, legends. So, technically, Mr. Chris Notley Bailey is next. However, I would love to get into our races tonight. So, Chris Notley Bailey, are you okay if we take a little bit of an intermission, get into some hype train races, and then we will come back and possibly get into our last boxes of the evening with Chris Notley Bailey, Johnny D. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Chris. And Brandon Daigle, I do see your purchases, my brother. Thank you so, so much. I might end up taking you up on that, my man. If we could rip those first thing tomorrow morning, or possibly tomorrow evening, if tomorrow morning does not work for you. That's what I was saying, Mr. Koba. Pacers for the win. Nice, Alex.
Wow.
I am not watching, so I appreciate the play-by-play.
Cruiser.
All right. I cannot thank you enough, Chris Notley Bailey. Legends.
Sorry.
Allow me just a moment. I'm going to let you talk to Brandon Franz while I get this all squared.
To answer your question, Druzer, best barbecue in Austin so far is, for me, was Franklin's Barbecue. Now, as I understand it, Franklin's Barbecue is a place to where people start to line up outside of the restaurant at 8 a.m. in the morning. They'll sit in lawn chairs, and it'll be, I don't know how long the line gets, but it gets super long. Throughout the day, people just kind of pick their chair up, move forward as the line moves. And at some point in the day, they run out of meats, certain kind of meats, so they'll go through the line and say, what are you here for? Is brisket, sausage, whatever? Yeah, we're out of that. We're not going to have that. So people actually will have to leave the line empty-handed. And I think that's pretty wild. Now, that's the rumor I've heard. Never we didn't have to stand in line, thank goodness. But they also served pies, which was really, they had a key lime pie, which was really good. And a pecan? What's the proper way to say it in your mind? Right, okay. Pecan pie. Yeah, Franklin's is king, yeah.
All right, legends. You all see the screen here. This is our first hype train race of the evening. This one went to a hype train level 7. Now remember, my friends, there is 2 gifts in this one. We're going to reward 1 and 2, okay? And whoever gets first place is going to get to make a choice, whether you want a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox or a Super Box.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what's in these super boxes.
Of 24-25 NBA. So we have Mikey 2, J-Rod Hillis, Bubba, Andrew Shumper, Danny Rendon, Miss Mary, Timbo, CJ Smiles, Super Grover, James Erickson, Ryan Fanger, and Brandon Franz.
What?
There he is. Boston Bill Cormier, John Clunan, Kobe Luna, Rob Richardson, Justin Miller, Cousin Vinny, and Jonesy. All right, we're going 30 seconds on the clock, my dear friends. Good luck.
Moose Race Live. How
That's
cool
a
is
lot
this?
of moose. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Dominic. Always good to see you, my brother. And one more shout out to Andrew freaking Doney, Dutch, Jesse Holm, Bubba 2, The Obviator, and Dominic. And Alex, nice to have you tonight, my friends. And Brian, you too, good buddy. All right, let's go, fam. We have Brandon Franz on the front side. Mikey 2 in the middle of the pack, taking the whole shot. Ooh, Kobe Luna in the number 1 spot. There you go, Kobe. Man, that's a lot of antlers with 15 seconds to go. I see Timbo T-Wood in the mix in the number 1 spot. Mikey 2 in the number 2 spot. Brandon Franz on the bubble with 7 seconds to go. Somebody's coming up quick, like a moose on that Colombian marching powder. Oh, my Lanta, it is Mikey 2. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Ooh, you won them both. There you go, my brother.
No have to pick. The choice is taken away from you.
Yeah, no choice needed. All right, Mikey 2, my brother. Would you do me a solid, Mikey 2, and choose one of those numbers? Thank you, Dominic. I agree. Nice to have Griffey back up there. Shout out to Jonesy. Thank you, Timbo. All right, Mikey 2 says box number 2. Appropriate. So, Mikey 2, you also get this little bad boy. So, Mikey 2, if I may ask you a favor, my brother, would it be possible to rip this bad boy tomorrow morning so we can get through our family rips tonight? But this has your name on it, big man. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mikey 2. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. We're trying to stuff 10 pounds of stuff in a 5-pound bag tonight. Gosh dang it. Oh, my Lanta. How about a Junk Wax Nasty? I think you got a nice one here, buddy. '24 Mosaic. PSA 10. How about a 2024 Mosaic? PSA 10 NFL debut Green Prism Bo Nix. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. That is glorious. So remember, my friends, I purchased all of these slabs intentionally because if this is not your PC, then I guarantee you somebody in the family does PC this gentleman. And you are more than welcome to sell it or trade it. I take no offense to that whatsoever. Just to let you know. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Isn't that beautiful? I see you there, Brandon Daigle. Definitely. There you go again, Mikey 2. I am very, very grateful that you're in this family, my man. And I'm even more grateful that I could pull that for you tonight, buddy. That's a nice one. I agree, Bubba. If you do plan on selling that, I would probably wait until right before football season. All right, you legends. We have one more race to run. We're not done yet. Allow me just a moment. And we have some sensual saxophone. Shout out to Kenny G. That's right. That's right. All right, here we go, family. Humongous shout out to everyone who participated in this wonderful hype train race. Danny Rendon, Chris Notley Bailey, Mary, Boston Bill Cormier, Johnny D, Mikey 2, CJ Smiles, Brandon Daigle, Tim Hudson, Miss Melody, Timbo T. Wood, and Miss Melody. 86 moose in this one, my friends. Hey, Andrew Shumper, my brother from another mother. Thank you as always for hanging out with us tonight, our family devil dog. Sleep tight, my dude, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the morning, my brother. Much love to you, my friend. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, you legends. Good luck. We have Timbo on the front side.
You run.
Chris Notley Bailey on the back side. And it looks like CJ Smiles took the whole shot with Miss Melody in the number 1 and 2 spots. Thank you so much, Dutch. I appreciate the positivity, my brother. And it looks like our favorite Axeman from Ohio was in the front spot, but Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin. But Timbo came in and stole it at the last second. Wow. That was rude, Timbo. I'm just kidding. Timbo T. Wood, you're the big winner, my brother.
Good job using that big moose knuckle to get faster.
That's right. He beat him by a moose knuckle. Melody, you were so close. I'm so sorry, my dear. I'm so sorry. All right, Timbo T. Wood. Let's go one more time. 1, 6, or 10. Timbo. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. Thank you, Melody, for being a good sport. That means more to me than you have any idea. Thank you, Miss Melody. Oh, Timbo wants me to pick one? So much pressure. I see you, Timbo. You know what? We're letting Brandon choose. Just hand me one. Number 10 it is there, Timbo. He left it up to the universe to decide. I like it. I respect it. Good luck, Timbo. '23 Topps Big League. Huh. That is a PSA 8, but that is a Ronald Acuna Jr. Rapper Redemption, number 225.
Oh my God!
So a Rapper Redemption is if you get like I think it was a special rapper that you had to send in and have them send you out a card, I think. Shoot, yep, that's exactly right. You nailed it, yep. So that is 16 out of 25? Correct. Nice one, Timbo T. Wood. Hey, there you go, Cousin Vinny. So like I said, I will repeat, I purchased these intentionally because if you happen to pull one that is not your PC, I guarantee you that somebody in the Junk Wax Vintage family is. And like I said, you're more than welcome to sell it to them or trade it or whatever you want to do. Congratulations, Timbo T-Wood. Beautiful. All right. Would you mind setting that over there for me, my brother? It is so nice having him in here with me. I love this fella.
Hey, that's a nice car.
Making my evening over here, Brandon Franz.
Well, I'm enjoying myself here. We'll probably be bailing out pretty soon. Just so I can go back and get some sleep.
Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have a couple more juicy family rips before we call it a night. Timbo T-Wood, if you're taking off tonight, my brother, sleep tight. We will see you in the morning, my man. Love you, Timbo. Shout out to Beef. Shout out to the Cheese. Shout out to Cameron and Ellie, my little Woods. Bubba, Mr. Gobble, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew. Very nice to have you, my friend. So, folks, I know that we have a bunch of new people that have just rolled up in here in the last hour or so. If you are new here tonight, my friends, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely wonderful time with the rest of the family here. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, I would implore you to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and check out the website. And if you have not smacked that follow button yet, my friends, you might want to. We'd love to have you. And keep in mind that we go live to 5 platforms, every single show simultaneously. So right this second, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience. The whole rest of the famdamly is over here on Twitch. So feel free to come join us. You're absolutely right, Johnny D. That would be magnificent. I know James Erickson. So I was going to say, folks, if you have not checked out JunkWaxVintage.com today, after 6 p.m., you might want to. There's a whole bunch of new stuff up there. But we have been here for 3 hours this evening on this wonderful Wednesday night. So I think we're going to knock out 2 more family rips, and then I think we're going to call it an evening. Brandon Daigle, my cousin, I cannot thank you enough for being kind and thoughtful and patient. Sincerely appreciate you, my friend. And we will bust into your boxes first thing tomorrow morning if you are here, Brandon. If we need to wait until tomorrow night, that's okay too. So you just let me know what's best for you, my friend. Yes, I did, Jeff Hansen. I try anyway. I do my damnedest. Shout out to Mr. St. Germain. All right, family. Mr. Chris Notley Bailey. Let's get into some football and baseball, legend. Oh, hell yeah. That's beautiful. Shout out to Chris St. Germain. That is my son's PC. That's awesome. All right, Chris Notley Bailey, 2021 Chronicles Baseball. And then we'll get into your Don Russ football. How about some Orale, Vato, Ryan Weathers. He's got the juice. Tatis. The Polar Bear on the Timeless Treasures. Spencer Howard on the Rookies and Stars. Some Salvi. The Juice So Nice, You Got Him Twice. Some Nando. How about a Rosa Reina on the Thicker Than 3 Snickers? America's Pastime. Those are thick with 3 C's. Hyun Jong Yang on the Clear Vision Rookie. I cannot thank you enough for lighting the chat up like the 4th of July. I appreciate you, Brandon and Bubba. How about the gold standard Bobby Dalbeck for Brandon Franz's Bo Sox? Pache on the Overdrive Rookie. Acuna Matata. How about the second Acuna that we have seen in the last 10 minutes? That is a beautiful Pulsar, Prism, Phoenix. The not-so-dirty Sanchez And Cronuts Make Me Go Nuts on the Revolucion rookie. That's a pretty one. Nice one, Chris. All right, Mr. Notley Bailey. That's right, Cousin Vinny. It's a Cousin Vinny kind of night over here, right? Let's do it. 60 cards in this box. We're hoping to find one autograph or mem card in here. And of course, we are looking for downtowns. That goes without saying. Shout out to Macklemore. All right, pack number 4 to the side for you, Chris. Let's go, buddy. Right? I think Macklemore and Ryan Lewis did their own version, but I know what you're talking about, yeah. I was actually thinking about going back and watching all the Seinfelds. It's been years. And we start off with Minnesota, Ty Chandler. Jordan Davis, Devon A-Chain, Demario Davis. It's a mean Demario. I'll see myself out. Chris Olave on the green, press proof. Oh, hello! On Little Gridiron Kings, little Howie Long, when he had more hair. Isaiah Davis on the pink for the Jets. Dalen, Khalil, 2-pack, Shaker. Jeff Balake, little PSA 10 kid reporter. Pew Pew Plaxico. Jared Goff, Chris Godwin, DeAndre Hopkins, remember the Titans. Well, there you go, my dude. I love that we did not find a relic. How about Jace McClellan, rated rookie autograph? Not too shabby there, Chris. Thank you, Gut Pile. Raymond Soto. This is a mega box, my brother. Always good to see you, Mr. Soto. All right, finishing strong on round 1. Little Kyler Murray on the green, press proof. How about Elite Series Trey Benson? Those are beautiful. Xavier Legette on the pink rated rookie. Brian Thomas Jr. How about a little Evening Chubb?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Brian Robinson Jr. Rashawn Johnson for the Bears. Dalen. Laces out, Dan. Oh, look. Little footballs. Jahan Dotson on the press proof. DeMarcus Lawrence for Dem Boys. And that is a 1994 throwback. Jared Wiley. How about a little color match for Crazy Card Lady Kim's Chiefs? That's a nice one. Dylan Johnson for Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. Javonte Williams for the Kunikos and the Horsies. And Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Not too shabby on round number 1 there, Chris. Raymond Soto, I am deep into baseball and basketball, but very new to football. Nice, Raymond. Well, hang out with us, my brother, and be educated. There is always something to learn in our hobby. And that's one of the reasons I love it, personally. There is no I know everything point. You know what I mean? Personally, I like doing things that there is no end point because I'm in love with the journey. Call me crazy. Thank you, Brandon. All right. How about a little Patty? How about a little Minnesotan Favre? Shout out to Cameron Diaz. Jimmy Smith. One half of the brothers Bosa. Shout out to our resident rock star Lonnie. Good evening, sir. How about Dalen Waddles on the press proof? Duron Bland for Dem Boys on the Panini Instant. Brian Thomas Jr. on the pink, rated rookie. Jalen Polk from the University of Washington, go Dogs. How about a couple of Washingtonians from the Legion of Boom, Richard Sherman. Michael Wilson, PSA 10 Kid Reporter. Devontae Smith. One half of the Pickers, shout out to James Berkey. Olave. Dalen Waddles. Gridiron Kings, Latu. Nice for the Colts. Rookie Revolution, Xavier Legette. Those are pretty too. My camera does not do it justice. Ricky Pearsall on the color match, rated rookie for the 40 Whiners. Hey, Brandon Daigle, thank you again, my brother. We will see you bright and early in the morning. How about a Jaden Daniels rated rookie? Nice one. Kirk Kissing Cousins and Zay Flowers for the Dirty Birdies. All right, we got a couple of sleevers here for you, buddy. Raymond Soto. So we are looking for Jaden Daniels, maybe some Bo Nix, maybe a Ricky Pearsall, like we found right here. Maybe a Caleb Williams.
First Jaden ever. Congratulations.
Oh, that is your very first Jaden Daniels ever. Well, I am so grateful that we could pull that together, Chris Notley Bailey. Thank you, you legend. Love you, brother.
One down, one to go.
All right, family, here we go. And Johnny D, you're on deck, my man, for our last family rip of the evening. Starting off with Dem Boys, Micah Parsons. Jair Alexander, go Pack, go. Stephon Diggs, the legend, Mr. Eric Dickerson with those giant pads. Casey Washington on the rated rookie press proof. DJ Moore, a wicka wicka. Shout out to the Bears on the Dominators. Hadley ho there, Malik Neighbors. Shout out to Miss Melody. That is her PC. Tyrone Tracy. I saw somebody that got a redemption back from Score, one of the mystery rookie redemptions, and it was this guy right here, and he was not happy. Shout out to our buddy Colin. Wandale and the Swiss Family Robinson, and Mr. Steal Your Stepmama, old Garrett Wilson. Shout out to Zach Wilson. There you go, buddy. I know what you were saying there, you legend.
He played for the BYU Cougars. He was their quarterback, and he liked Cougars.
Yeah.
I mean, how appropriate that he played with the Cougars.
I love it so much. Chris Notley Bailey, I appreciate you more, my brother. Thank you, as always, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com, and thank you even more for being my friend for the last couple of years. Love you, Chris. There you go, John McDonald. The Bears. Quick wrestling match. Ditka versus God. Who wins? Trick question. Ditka is God. All right, my friends. Of course. Of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would allow me just a moment, I need to get a photo op with Mr. Brandon Franz before he calls it an evening. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thanks again.
Dude. So glad you came.
See you next time.
Yes. Looking
Bye,
forward
guys.
to it.
Bye, guys. Thanks for everything, and I'll get my glasses.
I'm going to walk him out, family. I'll be right back. Oh, I want to. I want to. The polite thing to do, gosh dang it. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, legends. I'll be right back. And you know what? I'm going to leave you with something. You'll thank me. I know. I know. All right, sorry about that, fam. There we go. That's better. I'm so Ronry. I'm so Ronry. I'm all by myself now, gosh dang it. Boo! I don't like it. Hey, thank you so much, Dutch. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, Johnny D, you legend. How about last rip of the evening? There you go, Johnny D. I got you, brother. Thank you for the warm outro, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Gotta love old Johnny Utah, gosh dang it. All right, Johnny D. For the last time on this marvelous Noche de Miércoles, we shout grippeth. And we shout rippeth. Best of luck to you, Johnny D. Let's go. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Empty box there, my brother. Little housekeeping. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my friends. Cheers. Baroast. So much better. Chris Notley Bailey, if you're headed out tonight, my man, I understand. Thank you for hanging out with us for the last 3 hours and 15 minutes. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. And I am stoked to hopefully see you tomorrow, my friend. Shout out to you and your CJ. Pack number 4 to the side. Good luck, Johnny D. And thank you, as always, for snagging these down from JunkWaxVintage.com. Absolutely right, Chris Notley Bailey. I am up around that same time every day, my man. I'm so with you. All right, round 1, Johnny. Let's go. Starting off with a Matthew Barzal. Mark Stone. Owen Beck on the Rookie Authentics. Kind of hard to see that. That's better. Johnny Quick for Johnny D. Mikko Rantanen for our Colorado cousins. Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Jeremy Swayman for our Bostonian brethren. Jordan Eberle for the Seattle Kraken. And that is a blue foil. Ty Cartier on the Rookie Authentics for my Seattle Kraken. Mr. Miller. Jonathan Humperdinck Huberdeau. Travis Konechny for Philly. How about a son of a Beecher? John Beecher. Taj Thompson for the Sabres. And Mikey Anderson. Shout out to Miss Melody and her LA Kings. Not too shabby on round number 1 there for you, Johnny D. Let's go. This is our last base pack round. And ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, it has been an absolutely wonderful Wednesday evening, and it is all your fault. As I say almost every single day, my dear friends, I seriously would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for just being you. And thank you for being a loved and valued member of this community. All right, let's finish strong, family. Little Patrick Laine. Braden is always on LaPointe. Brock Bozer for the Canucks. Vincent Descharnay for Edmonton on your Rookie Authentic. Jordan Eberle, so nice, we got him twice. Matthias Michelli. Steven Stamkos on the blue foil. Tyson Forrester on the Rookie Authentic. Konechny, so nice, we have seen him twice. JT Miller. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Igor. Hello, Igor. Shesterkin Joe Pavelski, Wyatt Kaiser, for up there in the Chicago area. Brock Bozer, Connor McDavid, the legend. Vincent Iorio, numbered to $12.99. Oh, I thought that was last on print for a second. $12.65 out of $12.99 on the Rookie Authentics Vincent Iorio. Sleeving that one up for you. Aw, Brian, that is very kind of you to say, my brother. Thank you so, so much. You are hit me in the feels over here, good sir. Thank you, buddy. I am equally grateful to have you in this family, my man. Thank you, bud. And remember, my friend, this is just the beginning. We still got a long way to go. Because we're taking this thing to the moon. Another rookie authentic, Yaroslav Askarov. Shout out to the Hammer. David Perron and Mark Stone for Las Vegas. Last but not least, Bubba, that is the plan, my brother. That's the goal. As we're hunting for that direct relationship with Topps. Because when that happens, my friends, I have a very strong hunch that this thing is going to explode. All right, my dear friends.
One day on, one to go.
Last pack magic on this happy hump evening. I hope so, Bubba. That would be amazing, my brother. See if we can't speak that into existence. Welcome back, Galaxy. Just in time to see our last rip of the evening. And we start off with a Mott's from Minnesota. Zuccarello with a luscious lip curtain. David Jiricek. JT Miller, so nice. We have seen him twice. Thank you so much, Galaxy. Devin Levi on the Rookie Authentics for the Sabres. Melody's PC, Mr. Jack Hughes. Last but not least. There you go, Johnny D. A fun little box of hockey. Congratulations on your numbered rookie Iorio. Say what? Mikey 2. So he says over here in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to put you on blast, Mikey. He says, Dalen, I made a purchase in the shop. The box we can do in the morning, but I bought the Seahawks in the football break. Can you put your son Sawyer's name on them, please? That is ridiculously kind of you, my friend, and absolutely I can. Oh, buddy. He is going to drop his sandwich, my brother. We both heavily collect the Seattle Seahawks. Let me handle that. You were hitting me in the feels over here, buddy. Thank you, Mikey. As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. You could probably finish my sentence. We have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. And Mikey 2 over there, backing that up. Thank you again, Johnny D. Another OG of the family. All right, let's get some break spots locked in here. Give me just a second here, my friends. Thank you, Dutch. I could not agree more. So like I have said before, my friends, you will never, ever hear me throw shade at another breaker or another content creator. It is not in my nature. But I have to say, because it's the truth, I have never seen the kind of generosity, the kind of altruism, the positivity, the consistency, the camaraderie that we see here in this family. And that is 100% your fault. So keep up the good work, you legends. You are what makes this community what it is. And I literally cannot thank you enough. Whew! Special evening over here tonight, my friends. Thank you for being a part of it. All right, in the 5-boxer. Ask and you shall receive. Mikey 2. And I cannot thank you enough, my friend. Sawyer is going to freak out. He loves being in breaks. Whenever he can, anyway. Johnny D. How about another example of how amazing this community is? Gifting Melody with that little Jack Hughes. I cannot thank you enough, Johnny D. And I know Melody appreciates it very, very much. That is her number one PC, those Hughes boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And JVD. Dutch. I see you snagging a break spot in our celebration. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We'll get you locked in after the show. All right, legends. It has been a truly wonderful Wednesday from start to finish. Heck of a morning show today, my friends. And of course, heck of an evening show. One more time, shout out to my co-host, also known as Johnny Utah, also known as Utah Breaks. So if you have not followed Utah Breaks yet, might want to smack him with a follow as well. I love that fella. And I cannot wait to have him back in the studio. That's really cool. I will always be transparent with you, my friends. It's really nice having another human being in here with me. So, shout out to Brandon. CJ Smiles, thank you as always, Chris Jordan, for being with us all night tonight. Nice to have you back, you legend. Kevin Conlon, have a wonderful evening yourself. Thank you for the positivity, good sir. One more shout out to all the legendary human beings over here on TikTok. Dutch, Bubba 2, Dominic, The Obviator, Big Baller Bonnie Brand, SK, Galaxy, Andrew freaking Doney, Brian, The Gut Pile. It is awesome to have you tonight, my friends. And guess what? We get to do it all over again tomorrow. So thank you again, you legends. Henry, bro, thank you for putting on a magnificent movie tonight, my man, and setting a channel record. I sincerely appreciate you, buddy. And I cannot wait to do it again, because we have a whole lot more coming. And folks, like I said, there is never any pressure to buy anything here. But if you can, it's what helps to keep this thing on the rails, right? Let's not fake the funk. But there is some brand new stuff up there in the shop, my friends. So I implore you overnight to check out the shop. And remember, any purchase that you make when I am not live, it will be waiting for you on the next live show. So let's make it a thick with 4 C's Thursday morning, my dear friends. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you again, and enjoy the jingle.
Rise and shine. It's the midweek fire. JunkWaxVintage the pigs, taking you higher. The legends are rolling. The packs are tight. Wonderful Wednesday. Let's start
end
it
it right.
We're cracking backs and sipping spicy. J-Cap built that morning's feeling icy. With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks.
Have a wonderful night, Dominic. We'll see you tomorrow, my brother.
Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping wax with both sleeves arm. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these wonderful Wednesdays never get old. This junk wax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew.
Live from the JunkWaxVintage Car Studios.
Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature junk wax energy. Feeling great, midweek spree, spicy water, chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show, so toast that morning brew and tap the screen. This wonderful Wednesday's running pristine. Jay fills the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill.
Hey TikTokers, can you hear this over there?
Cracking backs and sipping spicy
water.
J-Down root that morning's feeling icy.
Thank you, Dutch.
With cardboard heat and caffeine kicks, we're pulling flame and hitting licks.
Good to see you, Tavian. Catch me on the way out tonight, buddy.
Dalen's live with that morning charm, ripping ripping wax with both sleeves armed. From Julio rookies to vintage gold, these wonderful Wednesdays never get old. Mrs. Junk Wax got the sorting down, grading dreams in a cardboard town. The legends in chat, always on cue. They woke up early just to vibe with the crew. Live from the J-Thal View Car Club Studios. Start your day with a slab and a smile, featuring spicy water, wild pulls, and that signature junk wax energy. Who we be? JW feeling great. Midweek's free. Spicy water. Chug it slow. Wednesday wonders steal the show. So toast that morning brew and tap the screen. This wonderful Wednesday's running pristine. JW View's the morning thrill, where legends break with heart and skill.
Thank you, you legends. As always, until I see you again, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, and do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. And we'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Get that card out of my face!
I am humble in general.
My friends, my family, my road dogs that are hanging in with me till the very, very end, you already know this entire Wednesday from start to finish deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair! Oh my God! I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
There you go, you incredible human beings. I love you all so damn much. Tavian Childers, it is wonderful to see you, my brother. We will see you tomorrow, my friend. Remember, folks, we will be back here tomorrow. Same junk time, same junk channel. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, my friends, much love and respect, big hugs, and firm handshakes all around. We'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good night, Bubba 2. Good night, Bubba 1. Good night, CJ. Good night, Mikey 2. Good night, Henry. Good night,